not get.
Alrighty, welcome back this week to another episode of Polyhedra Plays Curse of Strahd, specifically with the group of Sept Imperium. I hope everyone had a good week. Four of our players are actually in Texas, so when we say that we are incredibly heartbroken over what happened there, and feel for you guys and all the hardships that you guys have had to go through, we sincerely mean that. You guys have been through hell, and we hope that everything is going to be back to normal as soon as possible, and all the negative repercussions you guys have had to experience are as benign as possible is an understatement of the century, right? But just wanted to throw that out there. Is there anything that you guys wanted to shout out to the people around Texas, your fellow Texans, or anything like that?
We're back to Texas weather. It was 74 degrees today. I saw somebody made a meme that was like only Texas could go from -1 to 74 degrees in 48 hours. I'm like, yep. My other favorite meme was when the North was making fun of Texas because they were cold. We're like, this is literally 100 degrees different than what we are used to. Like, I would love to see people in like North Dakota have 100 days in a row of 102-degree weather. Come at me, bro.
Like,
Our blood is thin, man. Our our blood is thin. Mm.
yeah. Oh, I already told him. Yeah, step closer to getting a house. Woo, adult.
Hashtag goal.
Jazz hands. Yeah.
we're going for. 1% every week, and we'll probably go back a little bit every week too. But how's that? Okay. Boy, what did I say? There's lots to say. Highlights. We hit 50 followers. Very, very excited about that. I wanted to thank everyone for that. We have a new stream up that has been streaming for about 2 weeks now. That is a Odyssey of the Dragon Lords campaign. Fantastic third-party content for 5e. Any DMs watching, I highly recommend that you guys watch it, because what you'll get out of that is a fantastic epic storyline. Your players will truly feel like demigods moving forward with this kind of stuff. Now, I wanted to also shout out that is on Thursday nights at 8 p.m. if you guys wanted to check that out. Mountain Standard Time. We understand that cuts into the Critical Role watching time. If you guys want to watch that live as well, we'll be here. We'd greatly appreciate the watching time. Now, since we hit a big mile marker with the 50 followers on Twitch, I also wanted to do a shout out that a player brought up. If you have Amazon Prime, you actually get a free subscription that you can do, and what you do with that one is actually pretty simple. You just log in through your Amazon Prime, or link that with your Amazon Prime on Twitch, and then you can give that thing that is included with your Prime every month to one of your favorite Twitch streams. If we are one of those streams that you guys would like to support, what we're looking to put that into is paying artists to do custom art for each one of the characters, better overlays, music licenses, that kind of stuff. So that's what we're looking for in the future. Anyway, I just wanted to bring that up twice now. Thank you, players, for suffering through all of that twice now. And yeah, I just wanted to thank you guys all the 51 followers that are now following us. Thank you guys so much. Up next, I wanted to also mention, I actually got a message about this. The map that we were using last week for that battle is actually from Nico Bascoli. I don't know if I'm pronouncing the name correctly, but yeah, that kind of stuff. I'll try to do a little bit more of the shout outs of the maps that I'm using and anything like that. The music is from Michael Gelfi, and I used some of the stuff from the musician for Darkest Dungeon, which of course now I don't remember the musician's name, but I'll remember during the break. Remind me if I don't. And fantastic stuff. Some of that stuff is copyright free, which is one of the reasons that we used it so far. However, YouTube has still flagged it, so I might be going back to no music or Michael Gelfi background kind of stuff until we're done with that. And I will also kind of give a little bit of a hint away. We are going to potentially have someone new join us here very shortly, so be excited for that. Anyway, without any further ado, that was a whole lot of talking. Stuart Chatwood, thank you so much. I'll give Hoyt a point of inspiration for looking that up so quickly. Alrighty, DM inspiration. So is there anything else that you guys wanted to mention? Any cool releases coming out? Anything that you guys wanted to throw at the nerd community? Anything like that? If you had, taken a break from playing Escape from Tarkov or playing Valheim, what Clancy and I have been up to, anything that you guys wanted to mention in regards to that stuff?
In the D&D community, pray to the Morning Lord we don't TPK this evening.
Yeah, no shit.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna tell anyone watching, I said this before the stream, if by some unforeseen circumstance I die, I will probably have to get up and rage and walk around for a minute and then come back.
Alrighty.
It won't be a big deal to me. It'll be my third character.
It'll be a big deal to me. I'm attached. I get it though.
Sounds like it should.
If the dice fall that way, they fall that way.
All right. Well, in that case, let's dive back into Curse of Strahd, played by Sept Imperium. Previously in Barovia, you guys had traveled to the Wizard of Wines from Vallaki. Now, in Vallaki, you guys had uncovered a little bit of a weird occurrence of a multitude of events conglomerating into attacks upon the Church of St. Andrels. There you spoke to the priest that leads things there and left Irena and Zachiel back there to investigate as you pushed forward toward the Wizard of Wines. The Wizard of Wines is the one winery and place where you can get wines from in all of Barovia. So you decided, well, if people are going to be really unhappy about that with that festival just around the corner of Vallaki, we should probably go there and fix that situation. On your way there, you saw some decrepit tower that was very interesting to Jeremy. Jeremy. As you guys passed that thing up, went to the actual vineyard itself, you're accosted by some scarecrows. The scarecrows themselves seemed odd, monstrous constructs, not undead, that were filled with all of these dead and torn apart actual crows. And so, as you guys were able to dispatch them relatively easily, you went in with a lot of confidence. As then you found yourselves fighting against druids, put down with heat metal spells, were able to dispatch them relatively easily, and had the Martikov family, the family that actually operates the Wizard of Wines, put back in their rightful home. You healed up a little bit, took a long rest, which for Dunan actually meant a full long rest. No sleep deprivation this time around. You guys woke up the next morning, young, spry, and ready to head out to the ruins of Berez. Berez, a former village that apparently, well, disappeared to the annals of time. You guys don't really know what exactly happened to Berez, but you said, all right, the hag that sent these druids, the druids that attacked the Wizard of Wines and almost cost Dunan her life, right, action economy, is responsible for sending these druids there. We need to get there. You came up with a good plan. You said, all right, we'll have our druid cast forth a sturdy steed, and then additionally turn himself into a steed and take one of the wagons that we'll fix up that we saw up in the vineyard leading up to the actual winery and ride our way to Glory and Leroy Jenkins. As you guys were fixing up the wagons, Drake very astutely observed, I've got a crowbar. If I use a crowbar, I can get that wheel off of that thing much faster, but rolled a little low, which then ended up shattering that wheel. So the two...
Got it off.
You definitely did. The two most athletic people of the group, Hoyt and Dunan, started heading towards one of the other wagons to hopefully get one of those wheels off and be able to fix the wagon you guys are trying to work on with the very, let's call them, the unfortunate event of having the party split. You had the tanks, the tankiest of the group, and the southwest corner of the vineyard area, while the rest of the group suddenly saw as Knack was face to face with another one of these weird druids. However, this druid seemed to be more powerful, as you would probably describe it in a video game. You saw a bigger stag-like crown upon their head, all of these weird charms dangling off of it. As you guys were starting to battle, first, a massive tree kind of lurched into existence. It's an actual maw gaping white upon it as it started lumbering towards you guys. More of these weird vine growths, blights started accosting you guys as the druid cast forth dire wolves to spring into existence and then hid like the cowardice that she might have been. You found yourselves in a fight uphill at every turn. Things were starting to get south and further south and headed there hard until we arrive at today's spot. Dunan, Knack, Finn, and Dagmar. You're all down and unconscious. Hoyt, you finally, after punching multiple direwolves into a permanent sleep, find yourself kind of at the beginning of this initiative order. We're going to pick it back up there as I will get you guys back onto that screen. Anything else that I forgot to mention that you guys would like to include here?
No, I think that's everything.
Alrighty, as a reminder, we have a wall of thorns that is currently, actually has Knack inside of it and shredding him to pieces. Meanwhile, Hoyt, you're starting to run up this way, this weird tree with its gaping maws kind of rushing up behind you, trying to get a hold of you. That is mainly it. You also have one of these blights that kind of hunkered down and created this field that is almost impassable. You see all of these grasping vines, very similar to what Mal the Druid Tiefling had cast last week. Alrighty, in that case, let's kick it into gear. Hoyt, it is your turn. What would you like to do?
Oh, shit. I'm going to move. Five of my movement. I'm going to cast, once I get my sheet up, spellbook, there we go. Lightning Lure, without the damage, at Knack to pull him from the vines.
You can't, you're too far. No, it's on your character.
Yeah, so Can I do
Alrighty.
a 5 at an angle?
I know what the problem is when we
Can I
thought
do a
about
5
this
at an
last.
angle?
We thought about this
Or do I
last
have to
week.
go 5 that way?
We thought you had 30 feet, 25.
You have 25 feet, and that right there should exactly get you where you need to be. Because then you can move 20 feet up, and then 5 feet diagonally, which then is a 15-foot reach.
Him out.
So just enough. Alrighty. Describe as your lightning lurk that you feel the electricity build up in your gauntlet. What do you do?
I look back at the giant and I just like go gadget, reach my hand out, and this like valve cover pops off. It's almost like an electric rope goes out and slings around his foot, and I yank it back, and he comes sliding out from under the brambles and briars.
Oh boy. Alrighty, as you're just like, and you kind of grab onto him. It's kind of like those lightning whips that what was the bad guy's name, the character's name on Iron Man 2? Was it Iron Man 2?
God,
right?
I can't
Whiplash.
Whiplash. You grab him with whiplash and kind of drag him out of there, but don't pull him all the way back so he doesn't take any damage. Knack, you are not at danger of immediately dying at the beginning of your turn. Congrats. As you're able to get him to safety, what is the next thing that you do? You have your bonus action left, essentially.
Oh, Lord. And there ain't nothing I can do with my bonus action. So, guess I'm stuck.
Alrighty. That brings us to Mel's turn. Mel is going to make a death saving throw. And that's a success. Alrighty. As you go back up, Dagmar, it's your turn. Just roll high, right? No big deal.
I know,
No
right?
pressure, no pressure. It's all good.
It's all good. It's all good. I'm 1 for 1.
Oh my God! Why? How and why? Why
did you have to say 1 for 1?
Oh my God! Okay, guys, like I cannot stress this enough. This has happened 3 times now with a natural one, finishing someone off with double
Shit.
death saves. Holy crap! I have to say, Clancy's taking that better than I am. Oh
like-
my God!
I knew it. I knew as soon as I was like 1 for 1. I'm like, shouldn't have said that. Shouldn't have said that. So, I'll get started on a new character.
Oh my God! Well, looks like Clancy and I have something to talk about during break. As Dagmar shivers and dies. And
I don't want to roll now. I don't want to roll.
It brings us to Doonan, who's currently somewhat trapped underneath this tree. I mean, you gotta roll a natural 20 now, right? Right? You can do it. I believe in you.
Not gonna look at it.
That's another success. That's another success. Alrighty, we're getting there slowly but surely. We're oh my God!
I was literally gonna throw my headset.
Oh my God!
I would not have taken it like Clancy just took it.
Insanity.
Crying on the inside. I don't want to cry in front of the camera. Just wait.
Oh my God! I mean, no, that's fair. That's fair. Oh my Lord. Okay. Which brings us to the druid's turn.
Did it mean anything that I was like under the tree? I'm assuming not.
Yeah, I mean,
Because he had moved.
it didn't hurt you. It didn't like do some kind of a weird stomp attack, crushing you in the process or anything like that. It seemed
I
to.
was making sure I didn't take any damage.
In fact, Hoyt, make me actually a free perception check.
Oh, what? I'm still kind of in shock.
Oh
I'm
yeah,
sorry.
no. I'm right there with you, 100%. But make me a free perception check, just cause. Ooh, natural 19, 22 total. 2 things. First, you hear some kind of grunts coming somewhere from the west. You're just, it's too much like, and you're just like, what? And then as you look around and behind you, you actually see the roots of the tree seem to almost like attempt to avoid Duna now. As the druid kind of looks around, says something loudly that you, I don't believe, understand. Let me double check your languages. You do not. As the tree seems to respond to that, points at you and is about to cast something. As they look to the right, see something, you can just barely make out the eyes going wide underneath this stag-like helmet that it's wearing. As they seem to take that spell and finish it a different way. As a new wall of thorns seem to just spring into existence. Right there. You are barely on the outside. As you're just like, what? Trying to stay out of it. The Elder Druid, again, seems to just disappear from sight. Finn. Make me a death save. There you go. There you go. 1 for 1 now. 1 for Chris. As you see this other blight creature kind of rush over there, kind of put itself into a blocked position. The tree then seems to move, and you see its massive brambles and roots and some of its arm-like branches just grab out and pull in Finn, Dagmar, Dunan, and then move this way. Just cutting through these vines like it's nothing. Grasping also Mal, pulling them all in. They kind of dangle from the tree. You see some of them kind of like almost like choked there. As it starts to book it this way. Knack, go ahead and make me a death save. And hey, actually, one thing that did we end up doing the relentless endurance last week? I remember us having a little bit of a conversation. Did it end up triggering on you?
So yes, it should have ended up triggering on me.
But what happened?
Yeah, I just forgot that I had it.
Oh God. Alrighty, so oh no, it would have been like cast on you, and then it was your turn again, and you rolled a death save, right? So technically, this should be your first death save. That's what's going on. So, go ahead and roll me that death save, with the assurance that even a natural 1 doesn't automatically kill you.
Here we go.
That's not even like to pull it in or anything like that. Hey, 17, that's a success. That's good. Hoyt, you watch that fear on that druid's face. Go ahead and make me an insight check. As you look at that situation, you're like trying to figure out what's going on. You definitely could tell that there was some kind of a level of fear on the druid, but what exactly caused that fear when she looked to the west, you're not quite sure. You do see that Knack is hurting there, and you see that 4 of the others are being carried off. What do you do?
This guy right here, what's he doing?
He seems to be just kind of standing there. By the way, this stuff has disappeared as it's just like... It seems to like all of the thorns and the entangling vines just kind of stop and retract back into the ground. He lifts his arms out of the ground as he's just like starting to hunker over and kind of has his arms kind of retract and seems to get ready to go up against something on the west side there.
Okay. Move up 1. That's 5. 10. 15. 20.
If you want to drag him, unless you're doing another one. It would just be a halved movement for you to grab Knack and start dragging him backwards.
I'm just seeing something. See within 15
And-
feet of me.
By the way, for Chad, I just wanted to make it clear, like, this was actually higher up I didn't think it had enough room, but there we go. Like, it seems to be, this elder seems to be wanting to block out that path from the west, whatever is going on over there.
It would be easier for me to get it max distance and lightning lure him again, since it's a cantrip to keep pulling him.
Alrighty, roger that.
So I think this is my max for...
You have another 5 feet.
Alright, now I'm gonna lure him.
Alrighty.
Just keep pulling him along.
And you kind of like drag him behind you, which everybody, you guys hear some kind of an orcish war cry, as there's something to the north of you making that noise. You can barely see some kind of shiny armor through the wooded area there as you're dashing forward. Everybody, please welcome Ganon, played by Tom.
I really like that name.
That is not where I thought that was going.
And let me also make sure that Tom shows up right. On the fly adjustments. Alrighty. Okay. Tom, would you like to describe what Ganon looks like?
Yeah, so this is he's a wild character. He's coming in swinging. He's got like leather straps on in his face. He's half orc. You can see him with like a leather cap up top, and he appears to have horns coming off the leather cap. He kind of seems to have fur a little bit everywhere, and as you see him swinging around a little bit, he does have a tail of sorts.
Alrighty.
He's 6'2", 235, and he appears to be a little bit younger. Dark brown hair everywhere. Big ass sword.
Roger that. All right, cool. As you come rushing in, you see that there's some kind of a weird blight creature over there, right? And as you're trying, you see that the druid is just past that, but out of reach. There's now this writhing wall of vines and thorns and all this other stuff kind of separating yourself from it. But you see this thing in front of you as just another living threat. What do you do?
Are you talking about the thing right in front of me?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's run up and hit that.
Yes, let us go fisticuffs.
Let's have a conversation. So,
Yeah, you have like a 4.5 foot long conversation, right?
Yeah. Of course. So I guess trying to get my bearings here. I guess I'm just gonna take a swing at the dude.
Alrighty, a 15 is a hit as you deal 14 points of slashing damage. And you just eviscerate that thing. Split it right down the middle. As all of the vines, all of the weird muck and almost like algae-like material that keeps it together just melts away into like a pile of somewhat moldering vegetable debris.
And at the end, as his blade's going through, and he realizes that he just decimated this thing, he goes, "Ha ha!"
Roger that.
What was that?
Warning: he's going to do that a lot.
Sorry, I didn't catch that.
You'll get it on the next one.
He's gonna make you write a song for every time you ask him to do that again. Alrighty, as
I don't want that smoke.
Dunan, you don't have to make death saves anymore. It seems like the vines and weird stuff from the branches, all that stuff, kind of extended into you. You kind of like just see out of the blackness as you see yourself getting carried away. You see Dagmar's lifeless body kind of swinging to your side, and you're like, what is happening? And you look down and you see all of these vines and branches and roots kind of just pierce in and under your skin. You feel this poison just pumping into you, but at the same time there's something life-giving about it as you just like and go into darkness. Ganon, as you just like standing across and see through this twisting mass of vines and thorns. You can see barely through it, but there's nothing that you can really do to get to it as this creature just kind of reaches out towards a tree, incanting something. And let me double check something. You suddenly see a opening in the tree itself. Some kind of weird, like, peeling back of the bark as there's some kind of weird green golden energy opening up in the middle, and the druid just kind of curses something at you in a language you don't understand, steps through it, and disappears. The tree blade keeps moving. Impossibly fast. And that is when we actually get out of combat, unless Ganon and Hoyt, you guys watch this tree lumbering away, carrying your own. You look at yourself, you look at your short legs there, Hoyt, but you kind of look at the situation and you wonder if this is going to be something you can survive.
Just rush over to Knack and stabilize him the best I can.
Alrighty. Go ahead and make me a medicine check. Ganon.
Well, using my, I guess using my healer's kit, even though I can't do
Oh,
anything.
no, if you have a healer's kit, that's an automatic
Yeah.
success. So go ahead and cast one of those uses off. And as you do, Knack, you're automatically stabilized as we go out of combat. The writhing mass of vines very quickly just dissipates, rises back down into the ground and into the underbrush. As you guys look around, everything is calm. Ganon, you kind of run to the bottom there. You see blood splattered all across the ground. You see an unconscious half-orc man lying there next to a weirdly glowing dwarf. And you think to yourself, what the hell is going on here? Hoyt, you're kind of like just patching up, like stuffing as much little padding as you can in that open wound for Knack. All of these like open wounds all across his body with where the vines just cut him open. As you look up, you're just like, what do you say?
I take my left hand, which is my offhand, and grab Knack's shoulder by the cloak and start pulling him back. And I hold out my other hand where you see 3 like plates pop off of my arm and it starts glowing purple. Who are you? Who are you?
Whoa! Hold on there a minute. Hold on. And he kind of talks in a normal voice, and then you can physically tell that he starts to go lower, but it's like very obvious. He starts to go in a lower octave. He goes, "I'm not here to hurt, man. I'm trying to help. I'm just trying to get through. What's going on?"
Prove you can help then by helping this guy up.
I got you. I'm gonna go up to him, and I'll use 10 points from my lay on hands, and I'll give him 10.
Alrighty. What does it look like when you do your lay on hands?
I hadn't thought of that. So he kind of goes to him, and it's glowing kind of white out of his hands, and I think I just touch him on his shin because I'm trying to tread softly or whatever, and I just kind of sit there as my hands glowing, and I would like to think he'd kind of just see it kind of go up his body.
All right.
I hit all the spots that he wants.
Yeah. All of the big openings, all of the big gashes, all of the parts of you that were torn apart, Knack, they heal back together. And sorry, I apologize. How much did you say again?
I did 10.
Alrighty. Knack,
A
you
weak
come
ass
back
lay on
to,
hands.
laying on your back, Hoyt looking down at you, and another half-orc man standing there.
Things didn't go well.
No, they didn't. Let me help you up.
Yes, thank you.
What's your name?
My name's Ganon. What are you guys doing here? You all right? Are you all right, brother?
Well, I'm breathing, so I would count that in the yeah, all right category.
All right then. What are you guys up to here?
Sorry for being so hasty with you. We got ambushed trying to leave this place.
Hey man,
there was-
tread softly, right?
Yeah, it's hard to tread lightly in heavy armor, but there's not much time for pleasantry. They just ran off with four of our team. I've got to get them.
Wait, what?
The tree took them. There was something yelled out, and the tree took them. They could be going to Perez.
The tree, huh?
I really hate druids. Okay.
Are you guys here for any specific reason? Besides obviously your friends being taken.
We were just here to get the winery back up.
Yeah, that's it.
There's a festival in Valaki next week, and we're just making sure that the spirits kept flowing.
There's nothing easy around these parts, huh? All right. I'm here on contract base, so maybe I can just tag along with you, and hopefully we can get your friends back.
Who contracted you?
That's a good question. It's a very good question. I don't know, but I'm here to learn more about myself and make friends.
Hoyt's gonna size him up. You're an orc and something. You've got a lot of exploring to do, it looks like.
See, a lot of time and effort went into this.
He truly doesn't know.
Oh, okay. I was like, what's your name? 1 second.
Do I notice his tail?
It's hard to miss.
What's it look like?
It's clearly bound, like leather wrapped, almost crafted. It seems definitely fake. And
Are you a furry?
And there's hair that appears to be cow hair coming out the end of the tail that is bound by leather.
I'm just gonna mumble under my breath. This motherfucker crafted a tail for himself.
Sorry, what was that?
Oh, nothing. Just this weather out here in this fog. Do you ever sleep at the nighttime in Barovia? It's awful.
I bet so. Your friends are dying, right?
Well, we're not going to be able to beat that tree by itself. We're going to have to get some aid. Let's go up here to the house.
Alrighty.
All right.
As you guys head back up to the Wizard of Wine's little winery there, first of all, don't have Doonan, Mal, Finn, or Dagmar anymore, but you have a new buddy who hopefully is going to make everything better, right? You knock on the door, and once more request to speak with the Martikovs. As Davian kind of looks over you guys, is like, what the hell happened to you?
Did you not hear all the commotion here?
I mean, there's plenty of windows. Did you not see that?
No, I did not. I was working in the basement. I'm glad you didn't go in there. The mold, terrible, terrible. Any inspector would say so.
This guy seems all right.
Well, I'm glad you made it out alive, since you told us that if we went in there, we'd die. But anyways,
No, there is back room where you don't go into. It's just casks down there.
It's the VIP room. I got you.
No, just storage, really.
Very well. Anyways, so apparently there's an archdruid that's over all these druids.
Yeah,
And
sounds like some kind of varied level cult activity.
Yeah, it's like crap wine and really good wine. This was the really good wine level druid.
You always have to work up system, you just start out as basic and then you go become affiliate and then you become partner. It just works like this.
This was higher than partner. This was like CEO.
Sure,
But
whatever
anyways,
that means. I don't know, but yes.
Chief Executive Officer, you'll get it one day. But anyways, so they ambushed us. They
She kicked our ass.
animated a fucking tree.
That sounds like
Which I'm
something
surprised you
Yaga
didn't hear
would do.
storming off. It sounded like a fucking earthquake.
Not heard of this before.
But anyways, I'd like to cash in a favor if you could give us one.
Anything for you.
We need some help.
Coughs
They
up blood.
Yeah.
One, he needs some healing if you have a means of doing so. Secondly, they have taken off with all but me and him. Gannon here came and saved our odds as I was trying to salvage what we could. But
Hello,
Dagmar
I'm
is
Gannon.
gone.
I also like wine.
Davian,
Mal
I
is
make
gone.
one.
Finn's gone.
Which one is
Noonan's
Finn
gone.
again?
He was this little short Speed Fury.
Oh, the rabbit, yes.
Yeah, the rabbit.
Yes.
Oh, you lucky I'm not here.
But
You lucky.
yeah, the little rabbit guy, whatever, the little furry guy. But anyway, so
No, he had no
He
fur.
took-
He had like disease on
No,
anyway.
no, he's
Yeah.
hungry.
oh, he's yeah, something's going on with that tail. Maybe you can look at it too. But
Sorry?
Did you attach, what is that, a leather strap onto back?
sword
What
strap?
is this?
You talking about my sword strap?
I've never seen sword that goes on ass. What is...
And he kind of just
Sword
points
on
towards
ass.
your tail.
What, sir? This is my tail. What are you talking about? This
Ed just
hard.
looks at you, Hoyt.
dive
Looks
in,
back at
clearly.
him. Looks back at
He's
you.
having an identity crisis, I believe. So
identity. I know who I am.
well, you're Gannon. We know who you are.
Thank you, sir. Where's your friends?
The outsiders get weirder and weirder every day, but you were asking for favor, yes.
I believe they went to Berez.
That would make sense. Liaga probably sent this hit squad to get you. Probably as payback. They probably thought we cleared it out. But how did she know? Are you sure you got them all?
That's where the interesting thing comes in. When I was doing a search, perimeter search of your home, your back door was busted outward.
I noticed
Like
that. I
something
thought that was
trying
just
to
you.
escape. No,
Oh,
it was that way
shit.
when I came upon it.
That's not
So
good.
there must have been a druid that got out and gave word.
That is definitely what happened. Well, I will send out some of our eyes in the sky. We'll find out and have them follow. There's three. You said big, mid-locked of noise, yes.
He was taller than your home.
Good. Then it should be easy to spot.
And as he
I don't know.
whistles,
He was moving
there's
very
like
fast.
a little raven just kind of lands there on his shoulders. He just kind of whispers something, and the raven kind of goes away.
All right.
Should be pretty easy to spot. It's the only tree that's running.
Yeah, I figured it would be easy. Yeah, I mean, it might be... If he has high survival score, or maybe stealth, you never know.
The problem is I don't know that the three of us will be able to take them, and at least save our people.
I'm getting too old for fighting, but...
Do you know of any assistance, any allies that you have that may be able to assist?
Do you know any trees?
I have people in mind. I'll send some of my family. You need to take off as soon as you can. Chase them down, I suppose. Maybe... please stop getting blood on that part. And kind of pointing at your neck there. If you want to heal up a bit, do here. It's a long travel to Berez, so you should be able to still catch up with them if you set out soon.
One last thing, do you think you could send a raven to Velaki? There's two guys that love blood and love showing off trophies. I'd like to see if I could be able to recruit them to aid in this matter. I know that you don't talk to him that often, but they frequent the Blue Water Inn to your son Owen. They're handy with a sword.
If you were anyone else, on any other day, I would tell you to go fuck yourself. But you have saved my home, kicked out the fucking co-conspirators with Liaga. I'll send your message, but no guarantees. My son is a good-for-nothing dreamer.
Fair enough.
I'm glad I could help.
We thank you.
Thank you.
As he kind of like then hobbles away from you guys. You guys are getting back downstairs, getting into that little bit of a wagon load area. As you guys kind of plop down and just catch your breath for the first time, really, after that encounter. Again, you're like, all right, I'm good to go. The other two are looking pretty rough. What do you guys do?
Wait, he's at full health. Wait, didn't even get touched.
Yeah, I didn't get touched.
He's just like, ooh, I'm a little bit tuckered. And I'm like, ah!
Main tank every time
Yeah,
at
it's
100%. I was supposed to be a fucking off tank who became me and
You
Nat.
got tanked.
Don't even try to say you're the main tank. I die every fight. Every fight I go down.
Yeah, I definitely just want to just go to sleep. Not only am I,
Take a nap.
I just what I say.
Try to say, but you want to take a little short rest real quick to try to gather yourself.
Yes.
I think we can afford the time. They didn't look like they were in the mood to kill. They just looked like they were ready to steal, which is what they've done.
A deadly tree off with your friends. Not looking to kill.
I don't know. I was laying out, bleeding out, so I'll take your word for it.
I guess we'll take a short. He'll take a short rest. I'm just gonna kind of go
Pace?
find a quiet corner and do something.
Alrighty. All of you guys get a short rest in as you guys feel relatively safe, having just beaten back a pretty coordinated assault, but you think that they probably expended definitely some forces there on that. So go ahead and mark off that short rest. During that short rest, you're approached by one of the people that you saw behind Davian the first time that you came around. You see this raven-haired, very tall, kind of lean-looking woman, big old, kind of like beak of a nose. So she looks down at you with these hard brown eyes, and she just goes, "My name is Stefania. I am his eldest daughter. Urvin is my brother. Me and my husband," and she points over towards this much more timid-looking man, shorter, a little bit on the husky side. "Doug and I will help you in the fight. My children are safe because of you." And she kind of looks over to the little girl that had helped you hammer the stuff back together, Hoyt. And she goes, "We will make sure that your friends come back in as much of one piece as we can manage."
We appreciate it much.
Now, we should probably take off soon. I have one of my birds circling the area where the tree is moving. It seems that they have slowed down and connected together again. If I know how these druids work, I think that he or she must be somewhat spent, at least. If we're able to strike while the iron is hot, we might be able to deal a fatal blow.
If we can catch them before they get there, that's what I'd prefer.
Let's do that then.
We should probably hurry because that tree was running.
While he was taking the short rest, I did not take a short rest because I really didn't need it, and there's nothing I can gain advantage from by taking it. I was going to pray to the Morning Lord.
All right. What does that look like?
I just I go back to the workshop where I was before and kind of strike up the glass maker to give off that glow and that warmth, and I just kneel down to one knee and just say, "I'm not a religious man, but drastic times drive people to do things they're uncomfortable with. You're father of the Church of Valaki prayed over my fallen brothers to give them peace in their eternal slumber. I look to you now, devoted deity, Morning Lord, to provide us grace and travel protections as we go and try to recover our friends. If you could provide us the aid to which I pray for, I promise to be the most humble and the most devout servant you have ever seen in Barovia and the world. I pray this prayer to you, Morning Lord. Amen. And I'll walk back to the group.
Alrighty.
I feel like Ganon probably overheard him because he literally had nothing to do, so he was definitely listening to him. And as Hoyt finishes, he starts to slow clap. And at the end of it, he goes, "That was beautiful."
I just narrow my eyes and look at him and say, appreciate it. I'll walk off to back where Knack is.
Alrighty. As Knack, you feel a little bit more recovered. You have been chatting with Stefania, and as you guys now join in, Stefania and her husband Dag kind of look at you guys waiting for a game plan. As Stefania says, "They're not too far from here. We can make it there very quickly, but you guys are going to be a little bit slower. We are thinking of maybe waylaying them as much as we can. Maybe try little hit-and-run tactics to make them steer away from certain areas, chase us down. That harrying should give you some time to catch up, but it will still take time. Anything else that we can do for you?"
Just provide us time to get there.
"We will. On my word."
Alright. So, she hadn't left yet. I want to catch her before she goes. Would it be easier to follow the trail of the tree or take the main road?
Follow the trail of the tree. They cut through the hilly areas. It ultimately dips down into the swampy area. We think if we can delay them, even conservatively guessing, we'll probably catch up with them near the swamps by Berez.
Have you ever had any workings with any druids like this? Do you know if you take off the druid, does the tree die?
We have never seen a tree like this before. I think that Liaga has... And you see as she looks up towards the catwalk again, Davian is just like there on his club, kind of like going and nods towards her. "I suppose you can know, but we have used crystals, magic that was laid here a long time ago to, well, grow the grapes that we do.
We understood that.
It is our guess now that she has perverted the magic within the crystals and fused it with whatever she does in order to cause these."
Well, we'll handle square one, which is the 2, and then
What?
she's gonna die as well.
Right. Well, we're going to have a raven fly overhead with you. If you are getting close to us, and just try to keep up, we will leave little markers here. You will see little labels of our wine in the dirt on trees. Follow those signs, and you'll be able to follow us. If you're getting close to where we think an ambush might be possible, the raven will come fly and land on your shoulder. Understood?
Understood.
Good. Let's get your friends back. And she nods towards you as Dag and her head out of the area, and you watch them kind of like twist and contort for a second as out of each pore you see just like feathers starting to push out and sprout. Her arms kind of get weird and contorted, his as well, as her face turns into that of a beak, her eyes kind of becoming smaller, even though much larger than a normal bird should be, and kind of like these weird black bleaky orbs, right? and behind them you see dozens of ravens just fly off.
Turn back and look again. Is that how you grew your tail?
That was a show.
Very well. Let's move.
Alrighty. Whoever wants to take the lead on this, please make me a survival check with advantage as you're trying to follow this little trail. And the goal here is hitting the DC. If you miss it by a little bit, you're going to be just delaying the sitch.
That should not be me.
I guess I'll do it.
I was just assuming that was probably in the room.
All right. So, is it Alt click? Oh.
Alrighty. As you
Chat didn't see, that was 2 9s.
No, it was a 6 and a 9, I think. Actually, yeah.
Oh, it was?
Mhm.
Even better. Even better.
Yep.
Good thing we got advantage.
Boy, oh boy.
My wisdom's not that great.
Hey, sometimes the dice tell the story, and sometimes they're just very brutal about it. Yes. As you try to follow the trail, you miss it often, and kind of like, you had a label kind of fall into the mud and kind of start sinking down and kind of get covered up by some mud. You're like, oh damn it! And as you kind of double track and backtrack and do this over and over again, you guys are actually tracking for most of the day. Until it kind of gets towards the evening hours. You see the sun starting to get low in the west as the raven comes and lands on your shoulder. Now, the land in front of you, as you had been rushing across Barovia, essentially trying to get as quickly as possible towards Berez, towards that area where they had suggested it. You come through these low hilly-like areas, and really interesting here, this entire area west of where you guys had seen before seems to be just covered in marshes. And whenever there's a little bit of a dip between these hillocks, it's just covered in marsh grass and like at least like ankle, if not like thigh-high or navel-high deep swamp waters. As you guys are like double timing, trying to push as far as you guys can. I do need you guys to make me a Constitution saving throw. All right, Hoyt, you good? Knack, you do get 1 level of exhaustion as you're just like, I can't be the tank anymore. Please don't make me be the tank anymore. No more tanking. No more tanking. As you finally get to that area there. You guys are starting to approach from a northern area. It seems like the druid and the tree have kind of taken up a little bit of a position just south of you guys. The 3 of you guys, go ahead and make me perception checks.
Wait, did you say it was the Constitution saving throw? Because I actually get advantage on that with Warcaster, I believe.
Is that for all saves or just to maintain concentration? I think it's only to maintain concentration. I don't know if that was because of me being right or because you load so well, Jason, which was hilarious. No, Jason was like
7. Yeah.
All right, it's all you, Knack. You do have disadvantage on this perception check now.
Yeah.
Still probably be higher than a 7.
Or a 9.
Yep. It was. Alrighty, Knack, you kind of like fill the others in, and as you spot over the pass there, you see that the druid seems to be incanting something at the bodies. The bodies themselves are currently dangling, one like branch each kind of wrapped around the necks of the individuals, more branches kind of wrapped around like vine-like protrusions and keeping them aloft as the bodies dangle, unconscious. You see some of these things kind of piercing into their skin. As you guys kind of make it close without necessarily having been spotted quite yet. If you guys want to get any closer, you certainly will have to make stealth checks. As you guys are currently approximately, let me measure it out, 100 10ish feet away. And here's the thing: there's such heavy fog that just lies low in this weird swampy area that you are not able, or you barely can make them out on the edge there. It's mostly that you just hear that incantation coming from the south side. As next to you, one of these were-ravens lands. As you hear this kind of little raven wings kind of suddenly become larger, and you see a full humanoid-sized raven standing on its two legs, kind of arms kind of lean back, and just goes, "Are you ready?" As this seems to be Stefania in her were-raven form. And she's whispering to you guys. It's stage whispers.
Yeah. Cone of whisper. Ganon, are you wearing heavy armor? All right. Well, you two are not going to be.
It's medium, but it's chainmail.
You have disadvantage on.
Yes.
Meta. Okay.
Yeah, on the way here, as you guys have been jogging, it's just like shink, 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 shink.
Like, all right, well, none of you are going to be.
Yeah, and his tail was going.
But yeah, it's like flap, 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 flap. Yeah.
If I can get within 60 feet, I have something for this bitch. But that's a long ways.
You're probably going to be the stealthier of all of us.
Options are limited.
If you two can charge in a distractor, maybe I can catch her off balance.
Do we know where we're charging? Is it just the south?
If we just go towards the sounds, I think we'll get where we need to be. Is that
You
right,
guys can, yeah, like I said, you guys can barely make them out 120 feet out.
I mean, I'm just saying, but I saw this bitch teleport through trees.
Or teleport through trees.
It's true.
Oh.
Well, my goal is to not let her do anything.
Yeah, I mean, it could be an echo.
All right, I'm going to strap my shield on.
Thank you. As a DM, I appreciate you saying that.
Take out my damn staff.
And I am going to enhance. So I'm
Does
trying
it
to
have
think where my
verbal
enhancements were.
components? Any spell with verbal components you're a little worried about?
Well, let's see. If I do my infusion does not require me to be verbal. It just requires the tools.
Do you have that? I don't think you have that prepared as a spell.
Oh yeah, I've already used the 2 infusions for the day. That's right. Never mind. So I guess what I am going to do is there any rocks or anything that are by me?
You rocks like for magic stone or something like that, or what are you looking for rocks for? I mean, there's plenty, yeah, but what size are you looking for?
Just a small stone that I can heave in a direction.
Sure.
All right. So what I want to do is I want to pick up a stone.
I'm going to go, before you throw that, as soon as you throw it, we're just running. Like, we're just running in.
Oh, yeah.
This is just like a Leroy Jenkins moment.
Stefania kind of
Hey,
goes in there and
Clancy,
just
I'm
like...
going to join you here in a second, I think.
I'm going to tell Stefania.
Right now, we'd like to thank our sponsor at D&D Beyond for our new characters that we'll be writing.
Just,
Yeah.
D&D Beyond, not actually sponsoring us, but you certainly could.
If y'all can provide a distraction, I'm going to make another distraction in another direction and make it sound like an army's coming. But I need you to find a way to take their attention.
Her avian face. This is what I was just laughing at. It's just kind of looking at you sideways, trying to keep track of what you're doing.
Looking at me and Ganon, we're going to be too loud. We can't sneak up. So we need a distraction to get us in close. Can you do that?
Yes. Not for long, but yes.
I've got something else coming. So provide the distraction. We'll take off.
Understood.
As he's saying that, I'm going to take a shot in the dark. Can I cast a divine sense?
Alrighty, go ahead. Alright, Gannon, as you kind of close your eyes for a second and then just kind of reach inward, and there's just that burning vengeance, that thing that has been driving you for years. You're just like, and you breathe in this fetid, putrid swamp water and odor that is hanging all about you. And as you open your eyes again and try to feel for, it looks like celestial fiend or undead, you kind of reach out, and within 60 feet of you, there doesn't seem to be anything like that. I still love that Divine Sense specifically mentions Strahd.
It does.
Yeah. Nothing.
Of course, it would have sucked if you had heard some guy named Strahd's like laying down on the ground over there.
All right. As that is happening, as you guys are discussing all of that stuff, Dune and Clancy, Drake, and Chris, go to roll me D100s each.
Can I?
You cut out.
Yeah, you cut out hard.
I say no.
Ooh. Out of all the numbers, 2.
Oh man.
It's better than a 1.
Alrighty. Dunan, you end up
Getting sleep. Sorry.
What's that? Oh.
healing for you end up healing for 8 HP. You're restrained by the tree as you're just like dangling there, and as you kind of swinging back and forth, you kind of like try to get a feeling of what's going on all around you as you see Dagmar's kind of like half open, like dead eyes, just kind of looking at nothing, but then seemingly just looking at you, and you're just like, what the fuck? And you look down and you again see this kind of stag helmeted druid. You see these long cultured, like not uncultured, but like uncurated fingernails, kind of just like picking at skin underneath. She's just like, who are you?
Where am I?
She seems to kind of sway back and forth. You are in Barovia. Who are you?
Sorry.
And mind you, Dunan doesn't know that there's a delay to be had and trying to drag that out as much as possible.
Oh no. I'm just a little bit kind of shell shocked as I look around. Where are the rest of my friends?
As her hand just kind of points towards Dagmar's dead body. Who are you? And she kind of like takes her hand and squeezes. You lose 2 HP.
While all this is going on, I'm going to pick up the rock that I'm going to throw with a clump of dirt, and I'm going to touch the dirt to my chest using my last spell slot, Long Strider, which makes me have 35 movement speed for an hour. Sprinkle the dirt out of my hand, magical tinkering, the sound of troops marching on cobblestone, and I'm going to take off my 35 feet and I'm going to chunk it in that direction. Or actually, more in this direction.
All
to
right.
make them think that something's coming from the other side.
As you're trying to throw this like a true Olympian, go ahead and make me an athletics check.
Hey, yeah.
Hot Dukin. All right. And as you almost like have like a little bit of electricity coming out and then shooting that thing out, it just kind of lands on a little bit of a dry patch, so not actually just immediately getting sunk down into this fetid swamp water. And there seems to be. And how far out does this sound go, Hoyd?
I am looking. Here, I'll just. There we go.
Let's look this up. Oh boy.
Here we go. I linked it.
The
10
chosen
feet
phenomenon
away.
is perceivable up to 10 feet away.
Well,
As the stone kind of lands
threw it
in
wrong.
there, you do get the sense that you kind of like barely see in the edge of your vision as the druid kind of stops with Dunan and turns around. What do you guys do?
Did that D100 mean anything?
Yeah, it was who got to wake up and chat with her. And of
Oh,
course it was
okay,
going to be
so-
Drake.
so we're not in initiative yet, right?
She's starting to get curious as she kind of like holds up a hand towards like kind of backwards towards Dunan and kind of like keeps squeezing Dunan. You're like
I'm
as
like,
you're actually
"What?"
starting to suffocate, like it's crushing you so hard that you can't get air into your lungs. You feel a vine kind of like constricting around as she's starting to investigate whatever happened over there. What do you guys do?
I'm just moving up.
I'm gonna start
Like I'm tired of
Yep.
him throwing a rock.
Are
and
any
then
of you
just-
guys stealthing as you do this? At
I'm
least
gonna try to
attempting
do it stealthily.
Alrighty. Hey,
Definitely work.
don't forget, you still have that DM inspiration for looking up Stuart Chatwood's name earlier.
All right, so I'm gonna try to move.
Actually,
Knack, you could give yours to Gannon if you would like.
yeah, I'll give it to Gannon.
For disadvantage still.
No,
Well,
so it's
yeah,
a straight roll for you.
Okay.
I'm just gonna roll disadvantage, and
Oh,
I'm going to use
my
that
God.
inspiration.
No, you have to declare
You have to
beforehand.
call
Oh,
for
no.
it.
It's not
Oh,
like lucky.
Then I'm 0. They heard my ass. I don't care.
And you're just like, Dwarven Jenkins! And that is, Gannon and Knack, go ahead and roll me stealth really quick, just to see how that's going to start out for you guys. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
And as we
Oh,
kick off
Brandon
combat,
didn't even roll his with
I'm gonna have-
disadvantage.
So much fun with my new character.
I had normal because he gave me
Oh yeah.
Nat gave me whatever.
Oh my god.
alrighty, we're going to be picking it up after the break. I'll see you guys here in 10 to 15 minutes. Oh boy.
At least you got to play something.
Alrighty. Leading us back in. Everybody has rolled initiative. Oh, not quite everybody. Finn, Gannon, and Hoyt, go ahead and roll me initiative real quick.
Sorry, I didn't know I was on the actual initiative.
Alrighty, cool.
Me neither. That's why I didn't roll.
You and I rolled the highest, and we're fucking strung up.
No, you did not. Finn, you go first. You are stabilized, so no death saves for you. But beyond that, that's it for this turn. Doonan, you see Finn there dangling next to you. You see the druid is starting to head this way. Suddenly, you just hear that they're kind of like in there as well. And as you hear off to the side, you and the druid both turn this way. And you already know where this is about to go. What do you do?
Well, what all can I do? Am I completely restrained?
You are restrained, so the normal stuff. I'll link that here in our
I
Discord
know
chat.
normal
for you.
restraint rules. I just didn't know if like you were gonna say potentially my arms were also restrained, or if it's just truly my legs, if you will.
The one thing that you notice currently, you are not in reach of your weapon. Apparently, you look around. Your whip is gone.
But if I'm upside down, they probably fell out and they're probably on the ground.
Yeah, like hundreds and hundreds of feet away.
Let me quick question: do I see my weapons?
You can use your action to try to make that perception check if you'd like.
Yep. Nope. I guess I will just try to use my action to break free.
Alrighty, you versus the tree. Let's go.
What is it? What do I need to roll?
It was an athletics check. Or acrobatics, actually, because you're trying to get out of it. I've rolled something.
Yeah, I bet you did. You mother.
I wrote something.
Nope, I don't have inspiration. I want to look for that. All right.
Alrighty.
That's not bad.
But is it enough? Find out after this commercial message from D&D. As you wriggle and just violently gyrate, trying to get out of this thing, the tree itself loses grip on you as you kind of bite down on the vine, actually ripping part of it out that had been choking you for a second, and you fall 10 feet. You're no longer restrained. Make me a dex saving throw to see if you land prone or not.
Look at you trying to get some of them herbs by biting that tree.
You said a dex save, correct, sir?
Mm-hmm. Is your name Agatha? You do land prone in that muck, but you don't take any damage. As you're just like looking up at the tree, is kind of starting to swing your compatriots around, almost like ornaments.
Okay, I will use half my movement speed to stand up.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So I have 15 feet of movement left.
Good point that Clancy actually brought up during the break. You guys did not get a short rest, and you didn't actually like bandage up and all that other stuff that you would usually do during a short rest. You were just passed out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Just wanted to bring that up in case somebody in chat had thought about that too, which would have been a valid thing.
Good idea. Good idea. Yeah. No, I didn't short rest. Because I assumed we were basically, prisoner. We're not getting arrested. Okay, I'm just talking this through, so I apologize for trying to make my turn quick. I've used my action to get free. I've moved. Will you allow me to say something to the druid instead of moving my last 15 feet?
Sure.
I'm not going to be any use in combat. I don't have a weapon or anything else. Here we go. Hey, cheeky fucker. Look who got loose. Nanny, nanny, boo boo. In my turn.
Alrighty. As she kind of like turns around and looks up towards the trees, closest thing to a visage. You're just like, oh fuck. Alrighty.
I knew I had 6 health.
Yeah. You're fine.
I'm trying to buy this time to get in.
It rolled so stupidly well. As it just kind of starts to swing around, you see Dagmar, Finn, and Mal's bodies just
You gonna hit me with a body?
make me a dex saving throw. As you get whacked, you see Dagmar's body kind of come in a second to like, as you take 6 points of bludgeoning damage and are knocked unconscious.
That's perfect. I'm out again, boys.
Night night. Although I will say your taunt was, I can only guess you got it from one of your two sons.
There was some,
Oh my gosh. All right.
Surprised I didn't go, I shake my booty.
yeah, that's actually, if I had done my 4-year-old, I'd have got up and I'd gone, I shake my booty, I shake my booty.
As it keeps swinging the bodies around and starts moving into these fetid waters that seem to be like almost hanging on to its roots as it's trying to get through there. Mal, you're still KO'd. Knack, it's your turn.
Hooray.
Sorry, I was really hoping I would dodge one attack to save y'all something. Dice did not allow it.
You did cost it its dash action. If you want to feel good about that at the very least.
There you go. I just figured because I was going to get hit anyway on my very next turn. I wasn't going to survive to my next turn to pick up a weapon, so I was like, I might as well try to get it to attack me, give my team the best
It worked.
possible
Alrighty.
choice. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Rocket hard.
Anything that has water on it, by the way, is going to be difficult terrain. There's kind of like the mossy, grass-covered areas here that seem to be high enough that the water doesn't affect it, but everything else you kind of like would have to get through there. All right, Knack. You see what you see. What do you do?
Well, I am moving up. I definitely don't want to dash up there.
But you don't want to you don't want to Knack main tank?
No, because I only have 2 shield spells left, which is what my spell slots are now. Just shield spells. And I don't have anything long. Well, no. You know what? Why not? I'm gonna go ahead and cast Grease. It's a 60-foot spell.
Oh, yep.
I think that'll reach him.
Yep.
You cast it. Can I ask a quick group question? Or is that no?
What?
Would you be greasing the people hanging from the tree also?
Well, it's
This is
the ground predominantly.
Okay. I was thinking if it like poured down.
I don't think it does. I think it's like ground level stuff. So I'm gonna place it there.
Love that image though.
As you just like, and what does it look like as you cast you grease?
So now with my funky
Groovy Fresh?
staff, I'm actually going to slick back the very little hair that I have like in the back of my head. I'm actually going to like swipe it and then sling it. And it's just going to be this oily, just like glop that'll just fly over and just spread out on the ground.
Beautiful. As it stretches out that way. The tree kind of like already having a hard time with the water, kind of like tries to overcompensate to get out of it and goes prone. Well done.
Snipies.
You see Dagmar's body, Finn and Mal's body kind of just like flail down, getting actually rotated this way, we'll say. Alrighty. Anything as a bonus? I think that's it, right?
That's it.
All right, Hoyt. All you.
Double dash.
70 feet. Alrighty. As you see, from the tree comes one of those ravens and kind of lands right there next to the crazy tree and goes to town as it now has advantage thanks to the grease spell. Very well done.
Greasy.
Alright, the first hit is going to hit only 4 points of piercing damage. That's still 4 points of piercing damage. Second attack with advantage. Another hit, high rolls, low damage. Alright, he starts piercing into that.
Anything will take it.
A second raven comes flying in. And is going to look at both of you guys and is going to... Finn and Mal, go ahead and roll me D100s. So Clancy and Chris.
You rolled a
D100, not a
zero.
D0.
Yeah. I was like, how did that happen?
Damn, that's low.
I was like, how is that possible?
I haven't seen this before. Alright, Finn. You come to as a potion is unstoppered and shoved down your throat. You get 8 points of HP back. And the thing is going to end its turn there, as it is now the druid's turn. The druid. The druid.
He literally threw imaginary dice to 1d0, so it doesn't have any sides.
Yeah, right?
When I saw that, I actually thought he rolled a D100. I was like, how did he get a 0? Like, how does that happen? I was like, oh, okay.
You watch as it kind of reaches forward. You see these hands, kind of like skinny as they are, dirt covered, kind of reach forward. These nails that stick out longer than they ought to, kind of reaches up as suddenly behind you the ground grumbles and starts to raise up. Cause I gotta go get my Earth Elemental Mini.
Start sweating immediately.
Guarantee you that shit's gonna spawn right next to Knack.
Nah, she can't
okay.
see Knack, and I think Knack knows that.
Knack didn't know that. Knack's really happy about it, though.
Hey, the tank positioned himself in a way that is good for everyone else. That is good. Let me double check one thing really quick. I want to make sure that I blah 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 blah. Okay. Alrighty, rolls initiative as we see these stones kind of raise out and get cemented in with dirt and roots and all this other stuff, building itself up. You see some kind of weird green glowing where the two eyes would be on a normal humanoid creature. As she also starts shouting something and backs away. Now seeing Knack and cursing. Ganon, it's your turn.
Dashing.
Dashing through the swamp.
Okay. What I can do 60 feet, yeah?
Yeah. Are you? It depends on what area you're dashing through.
Yeah, that's true. I'm trying to go forward because you said whatever was like water is tough terrain, right?
Yeah.
So this part,
where you currently at? Yeah, you can move up to right here. So there's water right there. That's
yeah,
water
but
right
if I
there.
stay on that the path right there, right?
Mm-hmm. So yeah, 40 feet right there, and you can make it to right here with a dash. One higher. Perfect. As you just like rushing through this mossy, grassy area there.
Yeah, you kind of see my head kind of go forward a little bit like that as he runs. It's kind of awkward.
Do your arms kind of go
The
back
weird
behind you?
leathery flap behind you just kind of
Doesn't do that.
swings in the wind.
Yes.
Alrighty, anything as a bonus action, Gannon?
No, I can't really do too much.
Alrighty. You watch as from a tree behind the druid suddenly another whole flock of ravens that has just been hiding in there shakes the tree loose as pine cones and all this other stuff kind of falls down, conglomerate together and just start attacking the druid. That's a miss. Alrighty. You watch as another flock of ravens flies out of that tree over here, starting to make attacks with advantage against the big old tree. That's another miss. Alrighty, that brings us to the top. Finn, it is your turn.
A weird question. So I'm entangled, restrained. Could I, in theory, cast Kevin on my chest? If you try to cast it, because I don't have to break the entanglement.
To break it, no.
Okay.
But you certainly could cast it and then kind of
Yeah.
appear there on you.
Okay.
And you can command that with your bonus action, right? But it doesn't do anything until its turn.
I don't think
Kevin.
I can command it with my bonus attack, my bonus action, yes, but its turn immediately follows mine.
Yeah.
And Kevin would get advantage on the tree that's badly
Yeah,
injured.
Kevin pretty much always has advantage, so yeah. Regardless. Most of the time. Unless he's by himself.
So what do you do?
So I'm gonna and I didn't get a chance to address this last because I got down. So I've actually taken a long rest since the last time I casted Kevin.
Yeah.
So I would still have one spell slot then because I was thinking I had to use a spell slot to cast him. That's why I was saving my spell slot. But since I get him once every long rest for free, I would still have one spell slot, correct? Okay. So
Not a spell slot, but you have another summon Drake Companion. So Drake Companion ability, you have another one of those uses left. Yes. You don't have a spell
I've only
slot.
used two of my spell. I thought I only used two of them.
I showed that you have 0.
Okay.
You cast at least, I know, Thorn of Hail, or Hail of
Yeah, I
Thorns
know I
was one
Zephyr
of
Strike
them.
and Hail of Thorns. I thought it was only two I cast. But
We can go back.
it's
but...
not a big deal. It's not a big deal.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast Kevin. I'll just put him right next to
Kevin,
him right
I choose you! Alrighty.
and Kevin's gonna appear out of the
When you
bag
cast
and
him right there, he's going to be in that water, so he's going to be...
Is
kind
that
of
water?
difficult.
It's hard to tell. I
Yeah,
couldn't
it
really
is.
tell from... Okay, then I'll just put him. I'll put him right here. Sorry.
Alrighty, sounds good. You reach out to towards the bag, and your rock, which you hope that that's what they were thinking it was, kind of... You touch it as the blue energy kind of goes forward, rushes down your arm, and as you kind of point towards where you want him to be, it coalesces into the familiar Drake shape.
And then with my bonus action, I'm actually going to command Kevin to bite the tree.
Sounds good. Alright, Dunan, because you went unconscious again, you already know. Yeah, the turn right after that. You actually had advantage on that, Chris, so... Next time, don't forget, you can hold Alt and automatically make the attack, but thank you for reminding me. Well, on that second one, the first roll was the 19, so either the first one actually hits, so that is some damage there. Alrighty, Dunan, it is your turn. Go ahead and make me death save. As you're back in. Just nat 20 it, right? That went differently in my head once more. Alrighty. From further behind, seemingly having followed you, you see another stack of ravens fly in and try to attack this new elemental that is showing up there. Oh, with advantage, before I forget. A natural 3 and a natural 4. Those are both misses. Alrighty. It is the tree's turn as it For Grease, again, is it when it starts its turn it has to make that check? Or if it also if it tries to move, right?
Standing in the area must succeed. As a creature that enters the space or ends its turn there must succeed. So he could actually stand up and move out of it as long as he doesn't end there.
Gotcha.
But it's difficult terrain.
Get a wine spell next. That seems to be way more effective than grease.
Is going to try to move through that raven's space there.
Push him back.
And the were-raven is trying to push back. Not enough. Moves through.
Man, that dice really wants us to die.
Would that be?
Because that raven probably has no strength, and that tree's probably got like 30.
I'm just saying.
That would be opportunity for Kevin, wouldn't it?
Yep.
He summoned like 30
I'm
ravens
almost there.
for us.
Nice. There you go. Go ahead and roll me
And
another
Kevin
d6.
can use infused strikes on his, can he?
Look at
ability?
the wording of it. I actually don't remember right off the top.
I've never actually thought about doing that. When
Does it say another creature?
Another creature.
So
yeah.
no. And the
I've never actually thought about seeing if he could do it on himself.
yeah,
but-
no kidding. The were-raven misses, but that is a hit. We'll just max the base like I actually like to do instead. So that is actually 14 points of damage on the thing. He kind of like erupts up at the top as Finn, you're still being dragged along by its branches, and kind of takes one of them and kind of goes crazy. Like you see some lightning and smoke as he's able to rip one of those branches off of it. And having done that,
Other creature.
it's going to try to make a grasping roots attack against. Oh god! Alrighty, as this were-raven is also entangled now, and then tries to make a bite attack against that were-raven with advantage. That is a hit. But as you see the weird bark-like teeth try to go in there, it seems like as they pull back, the raven is nowhere near as damaged as you would expect it to be, as it has lycanthropic skin. Alrighty, that brings us to the Earth Elemental. The Earth Elemental kind of rights itself. Its weird, other humanly eyes kind of looking down, tries to slam down on you, Hoyt. Alright, its first slam attack is a miss. Second slam attack. A little bit higher, and that is actually a hit on you. As Hoyt, you take 16 points of bludgeoning damage. As you kind of like feel your knee starting to buckle a little bit, and as it pulls back, you see your shield is slightly warped from that hit of pure earth. Mal is currently still out. That brings us to Knack.
Okay, so I'm trying to get within 60 feet of our fair druid here. Would that be within line of sight, that spot right there?
I don't know about line of sight, but it certainly is within that 60-foot mark.
Yeah.
As you move over there to double check, it seems to be in line of sight.
Perfect. Is this anything I should be wondering about? Or is that
As you
just
get
extra-
closer, there's this faint noise of hoofs hitting cobbled streets for some reason.
Oh god, that thing. Forgot about this. That's rock.
In the middle of a swamp, there's
I just pictured the knights with their little coconuts. Just,
exactly.
That's essentially what's happening.
shoot, Jesus, this is part of Monty Python. That's really what's happening here.
All right, I'm gonna stare down the druid and attempt to a whole person.
Ooh, you had a second level spell slot left?
I have one more. In fact,
My
I've
lord.
only used Dragon's Breath.
Oh, true. All right,
saving that shit for late game, turns out.
And I shit you not, she rolls a natural 1. She is seized up. Oh My lord, this just got much more interesting. All right, as she is held, I want to see something really quick to see whether she can maintain concentration while paralyzed. I believe the answer is no. Chat, if you have the answer more quickly, shout it out. Incapacitated.
I think that they're paralyzed. They can't.
Can't move or speak.
I actually think you can.
It
Yeah.
doesn't actually say. It says
Unless the
failed strength
caster
and
takes
dex.
damage or is
Yeah.
unconscious, they maintain concentration.
Yeah.
Or incapacitated, like when paralyzed or petrified. Paralysis actually causes the incapacitation condition. Incapacitation also doesn't get a concentration check. Concentration simply ends when incapacitated.
So they can't move or can't run or do anything, but holds concentration. But theoretically, when those birds hit it, they get a guaranteed crit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm hoping to.
And that
Alrighty.
hit will hopefully break concentration.
Good fucking move, Knack. Well done. Damn it. All right, Hoyt.
Yeah, that's what I got.
You're currently in flanking position with the ravens on the other side there. What do you do?
Look at the earth elemental, so you call that a hit. And I'm gonna punch him.
He's shit talking a rock.
Yep.
That just makes it that much
Kind of
better.
dwarven thing.
This is where it gets more.
I was gonna say that's
interesting.
kind of a dwarven thing.
As you
Yeah.
strike down, there's just like that pulsing energy of the thunder gauntlets, and as
You
it
fucking
hits,
punched it right back.
it
Oh,
hits
thunder
out a
damage.
massive chunk out of it, as it seems to be vulnerable to thunder damage. 24 points of thunder damage. Very
He's like, you want a
nice.
hit? I'll show you a hit. motherfucker."
Curious question.
Uh-huh.
That shield is strapped on my forearm, right?
Oh, shoot, yeah, you can technically make an offhand attack if you have your shield strapped.
Oh, that's fine. Defensive field.
All right.
Bonus action.
As that springs back into action. But you used it already today. How many uses do
I
you
get to
have
use
every day?
twice.
Awesome. Perfect. Alrighty, let me put that little visual on there for you too. Oh, where is it? Oh, that's why.
I didn't even roll with advantage. I just hit him.
Yeah, roll again just to see if you get that crit. Just roll a d20 off the dice tray. It's that second solid from the right.
Nope.
By the way, DMs at home, Dice Tray is a fantastic app, mod for the Foundry app. Alrighty, that's your turn, I'm guessing, right?
That's it. That's all I got.
Alrighty, this Were-Raven, shoot, had a different plan for its turn. Is going to just try to lay into the tree at this point. That is...
David, if it's entangled, doesn't it take damage at the beginning of its turn?
Thank you for reminding me.
I just know that's the thing that whooped my butt last encounter.
It's true, it's true, it's true. Ooh, takes 11 points, reduced to 5 points of damage. Then attacks. First attack is a miss. Second attack is also
Shoot, I need
a
a
miss.
raven bite so I get that tough skin.
Alrighty. This one actually just hoofs it over to you, and also a spell goes, or sorry, a healing potion goes down your gullet. Mal, you heal for 9 points. Alrighty. That brings us to the Elder Druid's turn. Is just going to stand there and at the end of her turn make a wisdom saving throw. That's a DC 15, right?
14, I thought.
14.
Breaks out of it.
Son of a bitch.
At the end of her turn, though. Alright, Ganon, it's your turn.
That's all right, man. Jeremy, you think about it. You literally took a turn away from her.
100%. And she was going to go big.
Yeah, yeah. That's all this bitch does is go big.
I feel like she's like LeBron James. She put the powder on her hands, and you just took a fan and blew it out of her hands. She's like, all right, I get you on the next one.
All right, Tom, what do you do?
Run in. Just run forward.
Run in, and run in.
Watch out for that grease. Okay.
Oh no, he's going the other way.
Okay.
Hey, Knack told me to go straight for the druid, so that's what we're gonna do.
Oh, that is.
You
that is
hear
what I
the
wanted.
snapping noise of the leather thong that is his tail just kind of go as he runs by you.
As I rode past the rubble over here, I whatever the thing that Hoyt cast, I think to myself, brothers.
Alrighty.
And do I get within?
15 feet looks like.
Okay, no, I'll stay. Okay, yep, that's it.
Alrighty. This thing positions itself around a little bit, makes a beak attack, and that's a miss. Alrighty. Other Raven Swarm is going to fly back up towards the tree and keeps pecking away. And another miss. Alrighty. That brings us to the top of initiative. Finn, it's your turn again.
Touching on what we said last, could I command Kevin to try to break?
To do what? Sorry.
Cut out.
You cut out.
Did I cut out? Oh, my bad. I said, touching on what we said last turn, could I, for flavor purposes, command Kevin as a bonus action to try to break me free?
Yeah, totally. It'll have to be his
Just
turn,
to
but
be
his
clear.
action. But it's going to be his action he uses. So he'll make the athletics check with his scores. That's
No,
that's,
I see what you're saying. I thought you were saying
Yeah,
it would take my action. I was like, why?
No. Which
But
he has a
just to
good
be clear, my
strength. I see why you're
crossbow
doing it.
My crossbow is attached to my back, so it wouldn't have fell, correct?
As you check for it, there's no weapon on you.
Damn. Well, that defeats the purpose of what I was trying to do.
Yep. Just do it
Yeah, 'cause
yourself.
I would
I
hit
was
harder
thinking the
than Kevin.
same thing as you. I was like,
If I get down, I'll hit harder than Kevin, but fuck. Fuck it. Get to work, Kevin.
You can make an acrobatics or an athletics check if you want to use Finn's turn to break out.
Yeah,
Yeah,
why
try to
not?
break.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna try to break free. I was just hoping that I could,
yeah.
from a total potential damage perspective. You said what was it again? Acrobatics or athletics?
Mm-hmm.
Go.
You break free! Holy shit, it rolled so bad. Alright, you are no longer... but go ahead and make me that dex saving throw as you just like... kind of wiggle out of it and you're like... And then see if you kind of land on your feet or not. Whether all these NPCs can start calling you kitty. And they can as you land on your feet.
Was that my action?
That was your action.
Okay. Do I see my weapon anywhere? Out of
You would have to use your action to make a perception check to try to check that out. But currently, in your immediate vicinity, you don't see it.
Okay, then I will bring. Or, wait. It would take my action to pull the light crossbow out of my bag, wouldn't it?
Your bag is gone.
Or the
That's what
hand
I'm saying,
crossbow.
Like, all of you
Right,
guys...
my bag
is,
is gone.
like,
Well, I thought
yeah.
I thought you meant like I still have my backpack.
Your,
Your weapon, maybe it fell.
sorry,
Oh,
your
okay.
armor's still on you, but everything, like all of your
Okay,
weapons
okay.
seem to have been taken out.
That's fine. That's fine. All right, then I was bringing Kevin.
Alrighty, do you
Well,
want to do anything with your... I don't think you have anything.
I
that's a-
confirmed I did use Cure Wounds, so I did use my third spell slot.
Oh,
so-
okay.
No, I don't. So, no, that'll be it. I was gonna say I got thaumaturgy, but
Also an
I will
action.
bring. Yeah,
But
I'll
you
bring
stay
Kevin
where
in.
you're at, right? You're not moving somewhere else.
I'm not risking the opportunity attack, so fuck no, I guess.
Sounds good.
Um,
Well, I was thinking...
play.
Yeah.
Kevin, we're right there in that corner, I guess. And then
Make
I'll
your
use
bite
him for
attack.
bite.
Dunan, go to make me that death save while that's happening. Alright, that's a hit.
Actually,
Wait, where's Dune in it? Oh no, never mind. I thought you did my.
you can do it.
Kevin
Alrighty.
on point right now. Where this been, Kevin?
Yeah, Dunan's just soloing this thing. Don't even worry about it. Dunan on main. Shit, it's
just
getting
walked
down
straight
to
over
the
to D&D, to be
wire.
I thought that when I saw the pink, I thought it was a 1. Not gonna lie.
It sends
I
that
watched
message
your
right
eyes.
after that insult to injury where it's just like, and you roll 3 and you're dead. All right. The ravens, meanwhile, are going to keep pecking away at the... With advantage, I keep forgetting. That's not the right die. There we go. That is a hit, however, as they do 12 points of piercing damage. Reduced.
At the tree?
No, at the elemental
Rock
here.
elemental.
Oh, my bad. I didn't know which raven we were talking about here. So.
The tree,
I don't
meanwhile,
have the map.
uses its weird root thing on you, Finn, and the raven. You are going to be a miss. The raven is going to be a hit as the raven gets entangled by this thing. But then tries to strike down at with a branch that is now free of you at the raven swarm there. That's a hit.
I apologize, David. I didn't hear
As
it.
it
So
goes
it
down
entangled
like
the
a-
raven.
The both of the were-ravens are now entangled, and the swarm of ravens gets whacked as you see half of the ravens as it pulls back, like some of them still sticking like these Russian olive trees, like all of these spikes sticking out of it, and only half of them are still flying in that spot. The second strike goes down at Kevin, as that is a hit, I believe. Oh yeah, he takes 11 points of bludgeoning damage. You see its right wing is kind of clipped and looking a little unhealthy there. Alright, the Earth Elemental is going to whack away at you since you are threatening it galore. That is a miss on the first strike. Second swing, rolled the same thing. That is a miss and a miss. Mel, you are alive. Dunan is looking rough. What would you like to do?
Well, I can't do anything about Dunan. I don't got any more spells. So, can I potentially, though, because
Yeah.
apparently he didn't do this at all, wild shape, and then try and get myself out using...
You know what? I'll give the other shape advantage as kind of the vines are trying to constrict down to keep it down, and you're trying to get into a small shape to get out of that. What shape do you turn into?
Well, okay, so just getting thrown into Druid, I don't really know.
It's true, it's true. For you peeps at home, she was amazing enough to be okay to play the Druid until... Yeah.
I don't... You keep rubbing salt in the wound, all of you.
I know. So you can be up to 1/2 of a CR creature.
I think it's a wolf, right? I think
Yeah.
She,
Yeah,
Maybe-
that's what I was
Yeah.
thinking
First-
of turning into,
it's like
but...
the first thing that comes to mind.
Which is still
They got a
technically a
good-
medium-sized thing, but hang on one second. I just
Yeah.
want to see what else you might be
I just
able to
think
turn into.
it's got a decent stat block. That's what I was thinking.
I mean, I just was thinking it because it's the first example.
You could
it
turn
gave,
into
so...
an axe beak, a boar, a constrictor snake.
Well, a snake can squirm out of it.
I'm trying to also think things
Stay
that
with snake.
Be a sneaky snake.
that Dagmar would have seen. You can actually turn into a giant owl. Giant owls have amazing
The Dagmar
stats.
would have seen?
Roll me a D100. Sorry, that Mal would have seen.
The Dagmar?
She's like,
I'm still getting used to it too, damn it.
one. She rolled 1. She on them ones tonight. She's on them ones tonight, folks.
Out of
God,
numbers.
why? Why is this happening, RNGesus? Why? Yeah, no idea.
No, you know...
She used all her ones. She used all her high rolls for the credit score on the application.
Yeah, they were all on the credit score in the house. Yeah, none of them left.
Mr. Owl, who is that? Okay, let's see.
I'll be
If you'll
honest.
let me turn into like
These
a boar
ones are
or a
ridiculous.
wolf, I'm done with them. I'm done.
A wolf? Okay.
Throw the whole dice out.
Well, it
First
does
one.
take you an action to shapeshift, right?
Yes,
So
it
you
does.
wouldn't be able to break out of it.
Okay, that's
But you
true.
can change into another
reset,
shape that
right?
has an attack, which is good. Okay.
Breaks point when her health reset.
Yeah, doesn't her health
Yeah.
reset when?
Well,
yeah, that's
not
the big-
reset is not the right word, but I know what you mean. Yes.
Yeah, yeah. I
gives
apologize.
me-
It's not the right.
You get
It's not the
back
right phrasing, but
Mhm.
yes. She
More
would have
than
more health.
9.
Yes, that's what I was getting at. Yeah.
Alrighty.
So, I think I'm gonna wild
take
shape.
yeah, you take your action and your shape just changes and you turn into a wolf. Now a wolf doesn't have anything as a bonus action, but the action you do have advantage on the attacks because of pack tactics, which there it is. Okay, so on your next turns you'll be able to make those bite attacks as your action.
Is it rolling for you guys, by the way? Because it's not rolling for me.
I don't see anything wrong.
Okay.
I mean, there's nothing rolling right now, but there were things rolling. Or what do you mean? On the stream?
Just for wild shape. Like, I'm clicking on to use the ability, and it's not
Yeah,
going.
nothing's rolling.
So, okay, cool. I'll just keep it in mind.
I think I can do it, so... Did that come through for you guys?
Yep.
Thank you. Just to have it and make sure.
Roger that. Alrighty. As that goes through, Knack, it's your turn.
Yay! All right, I'm going to move a third closer here. Can I move through this? Sorry, I don't know if that's showing up or not. That. Am I able to move through that, or I have to go around it? That little
You're able to
shrub.
move through that.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna move there. I'm gonna go. Get in! This may be our last chance. And I'm going to cast Hold Person again.
Alrighty. Better hope this lands.
No, trust me, I'm praying.
I'm a little curious what she's got. I don't think she got shit.
You... And what does it look like as you cast your Hold Person, by the way? I forgot to ask
Hold
last time.
Person. That's a good question. I'm basically going to stake it into the ground, and it's just going to be like this just kinetic beam that just shoots straight into their forehead to try to hold them there.
And as she kind of like grabs it this time, and and you see all of this like magical dust on her hands as she just goes and blows it off.
Oh, she taunting you. She said, "Bitch."
I really like what you did there when I made the dust comment and David just took it and just. That was well executed. Sir.
Hey, thanks for the tee up. Thanks for the tee up.
Right.
That's I gotta appreciate it. I gotta appreciate
She
it.
big mad. Yeah, as my 4-year-old would say, she big mad.
She big bad.
She is
now let's see
big
if
mad.
she got anything.
Waiting
Or
for her
she's
to
just
Iverson
like my
All right.
5-year-old ain't got
Nothing
shit.
is a bonus, I'm guessing, Knack. Hoyt, it's your
I
turn.
got nothing.
I'm waiting to see if David stays with like the basketball team and Iverson crossover someone and it comes over. And just...
I don't know. Has LeBron James shot anybody? Because
Roll
I'm
me a
fixing
D-
to get shot.
Roll me another d20 off the dice tray just to see if you got a nat 20 on that instead.
He rolled an advantage. He rolled with advantage.
Oh shoot! I thought that was just a single roll.
No, they were both crap.
Yep, that's exactly what they were. As he was like, try to strike at it, and this time you kind of like aim a little too awkward and kind of gets off of its armor and kind of slips, and you're like, damn it!
Well, then I'm going to hit him with an unarmed strike with the shield. I can't do that. Just smack him with the shield.
Yeah, you could,
Shield
but it's
bash.
not going to. It's not going to be. So your strength mod doesn't get added to that. But go ahead and make me. Yeah, just make me. Do you have that
It only
unarmed?
can do 1 damage, I think.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah,
Uh,
go. Yeah.
Listen.
He's like 1 damage is 1 damage.
No,
baby.
it didn't hit. I still
worry.
missed him. He's standing right in front of me. We just swapped.
about
at
You
each
just go,
other.
and you see the front of your shield go, as you kind of go like.
I
You
feel
have.
like it's that Spider-Man meme where we're both pointing at each other, like we both missed both targets.
Yeah, back and forth, back
It's
and
like two
forth.
stormtroopers shooting at each
We're
other.
shadow
like,
boxing.
Alrighty.
And by the way, last time was our last chance.
This thing takes 3 points of piercing damage at the beginning of its turn. Takes its turn and is going to keep trying, just desperately, clawing away at this thing. Or it actually has like a, that's a miss. Like little short sword. Second strike is a hit actually, for 7 points of piercing damage. Not bad. All right, second were-raven.
Let me know when this were-raven attacks.
That's not a were-raven, but yeah,
Or whatever,
I know what
crow,
you mean.
Whatever.
Takes 5 points of piercing damage. Makes a first attack. That is going to be a miss. Second attack. All right, this one hits for 5 points of piercing damage, as it is the druid's turn.
Throw Shaggy.
She ain't got nothing. Don't be scared.
Wall of thorns on
Target-
my body again.
Target doing an incoming.
You shook her
That's
booty
a
at you.
hate right now.
She ain't got the nerve. I'll get up out the grave and haunt her.
I mean, it is Barovia.
Yeah, no shit,
That
right?
may be the only thing that you can do.
All right, she kind of like drags some energy together as she turns around and claps her hands together. It just shoots forward this magic. I need you to make me Constitution saving throw, Ganon.
Oh, I know what that is. That's Thunderclap.
She got the clap.
Clapping them cheeks.
Oh, you take 11 points of. I rolled so bad. 11 points. Oh my god, how many ones? That was 2 1s and 2 2s. Jesus Christ. And get pushed back
I know
10
what it is
feet.
now. It's you, David. I know what it is now.
Welcome to the. This is fun. We're having fun. Alrighty, as she is going to take that attack of opportunity and run.
Yeah, that was Thunder Wave.
Ooh, that's actually an attack from that. 9
If that
points.
was Thunderwave, that could have been a lot worse, Tom.
Yeah, that was Thunder Wave. Thunderclap's the 100.
Oh, yeah.
Maintains concentration on her spell. Alrighty, Ganon, it's your turn.
He's like, just almost caught her.
Smart
I can't
casters,
do
man.
it.
They
I have to
suck.
dash anywhere.
About to say, if you double dash,
Get
get up
her.
on her, she'll
Just
have
get
to.
her. Get her. 'cause
She'll
if we-
she'll
if-
take an attack of opportunity when she leaves your sphere.
Yep. Get her. If we end combat,
Chase her
I'm
down.
fine.
Chase her down.
I don't know. That's a big
We're
one
gonna end
because you
combat
have
before
you
your
have
turn.
2
He
fails.
can't do anything on this turn anyway. For me.
Oh shit! Because he has to dash. That's right.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying. The best thing he can do is get next to her so that even if she runs, it's an attack of opportunity.
So you just thunderclap my ass again.
What's your movement?
30.
Well, I
So you get
mean,
25, get in the square
Finn
next to her and hit her.
could take an attack opportunity and try to save Dune's ass. There's an opportunity for that.
How?
Run, do you?
Run to you, make that medicine check.
Don't. You'll get fucking clapped.
Alright, so I'm gonna chase her. I'm just
Alrighty.
punch her on the neck.
And you're just trying to get to right there, right?
Yeah.
Because you can't be on her space. But yeah, as you're just like, damn it, stop running! Flap, 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 flap of the little tail there behind you. Boy, oh boy. Alrighty. Nothing is a bonus action, right?
No, because I'll just use it at the beginning of my turn. Granted, she's still there.
Alrighty. Ravens are gonna fly over. The swarm is going to try to strike at her. That is a hit at least, taking another 9 points of piercing damage, and she's going to try another Constitution saving throw,
That's the whole thing. Constitution saving throws are all that matters right now.
and she fails. The elemental disappears.
Yeah, there you go.
The rocks fall down as her concentration fails. Alrighty. This swarm, which is a diminished version. Oh yeah. Well, no. It's not grappled. These are just
I'm just
a
saying.
swarm of ravens.
Right. I still want to hope they hit 3.
They do.
Infused strikes.
All right, go for it. Is it just a flat number, right? Remind me. It's been so long. Ha.
Yeah. Infused strikes is
Your proficiency bonus, right? No, it's a 1d6.
1d6?
Okay. Hey, that's 2 points of damage it didn't get hurt with beforehand. Alrighty.
I tried. I guess.
Top of the initiative, Finn, it's your turn. What do you do?
Get your gun. Shoot that thing.
Satch!
I'd have to use my action to find
Yeah.
the gun.
What else are you gonna do with that action?
Yeah.
Go stabilize Doonan.
Oh yeah, that's actually.
He'll get the. I'm not gonna roll a bad roll. I've got this. I've got this.
We thought
Find
that
your gun.
earlier.
I don't
Hey,
care.
hey,
Look at
Chris.
Clancy's
Hey, Chris.
face.
Could you do me a
Look at
favor and
Clancy's
clip
face.
that? Can you clip this moment? I just
listen,
need it for
I
later.
sent David a private message and told him I'd be sad, but I will not be upset.
It's
So
true.
here's
He's,
what we're
he's
gonna
an
do.
amazing player for that.
Hold on.
Kudos.
Here's what we're gonna do. Here's what we're gonna do.
Using my
I'm gonna
body as a
use
weapon.
I'm gonna use my bonus action first and command Finn to attack.
Mm-hmm.
Or sorry, command Kevin attack.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. No. That is not until after your turn. So,
Well, I think
right. So it doesn't make the attack.
It
until
doesn't
after
take
your
place
turn.
till after my turn. You're right.
Yeah,
you're
yeah,
right,
yeah.
you're right, you're
But
right.
Just find your gun. I'm serious. I'm telling you, find your gun. I'm okay.
It goes
I'm okay.
against everything I believe in, dude.
I'm okay. I'm okay. Find your gun. I'm
I feel like
telling you.
Drake is on the ground, just going, no.
No, he's just like.
I will use.
there is blood coming, just squirting out hardcore.
You use your perception check. Find your bow, because what's going to
Yeah.
happen is they're about to play Ring Around the Rosie with that druid. You need to find your weapon.
I will go down with the ship.
Were you able to tell me if that bite is gonna hit or not?
Not until after your turn is done. What do you do?
Okay, I will use my action to find my weapon.
Make me a
Drake
perception
roll.
check.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a chance to find your weapon. Let's be honest. Let's
This is
just.
touche.
All right.
Oh, you found it.
Where is it?
You actually see as one of the branches up top has the packs and all the weapons and all the gear just on top of the tree, just wrapped up there.
Question: will you let me take back Kevin's bonus action?
No.
Damn it!
That's why you wanna wait with that stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm touche. Okay. Can I? Do I? So how would you have me go get that? Would I have to try to climb the tree? Would there be a check involved?
That would be an athletics check as you're trying to clamber up a moving object. You're essentially trying to
Are you gonna
grapple
Are you
onto
gonna
it.
take my action, or would you
Make
let
it
me
up
use just my movement for that?
Because it's a moving target, it would be an action.
Fucking whatever. Okay. I guess in my turn. That's the best.
But you see where it's at. All right. Here are the big words. They finally come to fruition. This is all about you, Noonan. Roll that natural 20 and we're good to go.
I was willing to do it, dude.
I'm gonna take my headset off just to
Natural fucking 20.
Just roll a natural 20. Come on. That's a save. That's a save. There you go. There you go. We're just trying to get close, you know. We're just getting real close to the edge and then stepping back. Get real close to the edge and
For the
stepping
record,
back.
I did clip it.
Good.
While this
Oh
whole
my
fight's been
God.
going on,
Living on a prayer.
I have been
For
playing the sad walking away song from Incredible Hulk. So
I was due. So
Yeah, so was Clancy.
Yeah, when does that mean anything?
She had a couple bad rolls last time. She was due.
80% of the time, it works 100% of the time.
There you
Oh my
go.
God.
God.
All
What was it, Sex
righty.
Panther or whatever that's
that was from Anchorman. That
Yeah.
was the Cologne Sex Panther.
It's terrible. Alrighty.
Rick, you killed a guy.
Is going to try to root you, Finn.
Who?
You, and that's a hit. That's the other thing that I was thinking after you had made
Oh,
that
that's-
choice, and I was
that's
like,
big
shit,
bad.
if he had moved away, he could have avoided the roots.
That's big bad. Oh no.
As it goes, and you're just like, shit.
Because you take damage at the start of your turn. Oh
Yep.
no. Oh, that's big bad.
Mal, you take
Blame.
10 points of damage at the end of your, at the beginning of your turn. You still have 1 HP left in wolf form. What do you do?
Trying to get out.
Or attack? I mean, you do have the option to attack if you want to in wolf form, because if you take damage again, you'll go back to Mal
I'm gonna
first.
try to attack it then.
Okay, you.
Attack tactics.
Let me double check something with grasp with this ability. I want to see if you have
Yeah.
No, you're
Yeah,
just
she's-
grappled. You're not restrained. You're just grappled. You're not
Bite the fuck out
restrained.
of this thing.
Because you have pack tactics, you have advantage on this attack. Hold
Think
off
about
while
how
you
this
make
would
your
look.
bite attack.
A wolf being hung by some vines in a tree, trying to bite
Hold
the
on,
bark
hold
of
on.
a
That's what I'm
tree.
trying
I got
to
this.
figure.
I'm gonna go pick up my dog real quick, and we'll see what it looks like. Okay.
Wood chips. That's how wood chips are made, you know?
So, do you just want me to roll a d20 or?
No, so you should be able to double click on Mel's token currently, that is the wolf token, and then if you go to inventory, there's the bite. If you hold Alt and then click on that token
Oh,
as
there
I
normal.
need you to hit. I need you to hit.
Big juju, good energy.
I
What
need
do you
to hit.
think? I'm gonna miss.
I need you to hit. I just need you to hit.
And you said I have advantage, or just a straight
You do have
roll at
advantage
this
because
point?
of pack tactics, yes.
Oh, not attacker. Okay, I'm just gonna roll again. Sorry.
Sure. So first, that is a miss. As there's like, as it turns more into a Drake dog rather than Chris dog, trying to bite away at that, but it's just that bark is just almost as tough as iron, right?
But hey, you know, it's the highest roll I've made tonight.
That's pretty
Kill
nice,
the tree.
Luigi.
And that evolved to D100. No.
Kill the
No. All right, Knack, it's all you.
Kill the tree. No.
As Knack is just like, fuck that shit.
Nope. Listen, I ain't got much. Anyway. It's just, I don't even know. Would I have disadvantage if I try to cast Witch Bolt?
Disadvantage, no, but she does have some cover from.
Okay, yeah. So should I have a couple AC? Okay.
That's the last spell slot, huh?
It is the very last spell slot.
Oh boy, you could have cast that from back there too.
I could have, but if she's gonna move, well, anyway, here's hoping.
As our music bots are having a very hard time existing.
Oh.
Hey, here's the thing, Chris. You can at least think about it this way. If you tried that attack against a tree, that would have been a miss no matter what, right?
The dice.
That's all I got.
The dice are not in
boy.
my
So,
favor.
for the
Oh,
record,
boy.
I am on a high right now. Like, I can only say I've experienced, like, when I'm in Vegas gambling. So, this is fun to the point where if anybody tries to render aid, my character will refuse it. I want to let the dice decide how this shit is going to play out. Because this shit, I am
Insane.
chooch to 10.
Oh
is
my god.
This is like a drug right now for me.
I'm chooch because I got a shot this evening.
That's not the same thing.
Who's next?
All right, Hoyt, go for it.
Get him,
Oh,
boy.
okay.
Look at Jeremy.
That just like snapped back. Holy shit.
35 right there.
Yup.
Hey, big guy.
You're too far away. Its hitbox starts right there.
Yeah, but it's within 15 feet.
Oh, lightning lure! That's right! Alrighty. Sorry, I thought you were making a normal attack. This music bot is gonna be killing me tonight. It saves! I mean, no, it fails, it takes 1 point of damage.
Hey, what's better than none? One lightning.
Hey, it's something. It's something.
Oh, it's
Come
more
to
than
me,
I've done.
boy.
We're gonna cut down this tree with
Wait.
a fucking weed whacker.
Wait. Oh, that doesn't count as a hold on.
Forced
It's
movement
it's
does
forced
not proc
movement. Yep.
opportunity attacks.
No, I know.
Isn't it weak to lightning?
Is lightning lure a weapon attack?
No, it's a save.
Oh, okay. Okay, cool.
Not an attack yet. Alright, do you end your turn there?
Sure do.
Alrighty, that brings us to the Were-Ravens. Alright, first, we'll just do the same damage for both of them, so that's going to be 5 for both. And for posterity's sake, that is already reduced. Alrighty, as the first one tries to make that strike, he goes nothing. Miss. Miss. Second Were-Raven. Strike. Miss. Last short sword strike. is a fucking miss, as they're just like trying to desperately claw themselves into that tree. It's just too fucking tough. It is the druid's turn, and the druid be looking
Spell punch is his chick have left.
mad. Oh,
She big mad.
ha boy.
She can't have that many high-level spell slots left. She been casting all kinds of junk.
Yeah, because she cast a bunch of junk earlier.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure, but she's still got
I mean,
some
I'm sure
shit.
she's got 1 or 2 left.
I mean, she got some rabbits. I'm
fixing
well
to get
aware of the
lightning.
rabbit.
I'm gonna get
I-
lightning.
I think she's about to throw a Buick at Knack.
As she said, you see her kind of
Chris,
reaching
I
out
have
to
it
both
here.
of the pools on each side and kind of like towards both of you guys as something. There has been a little bit of a buzz of like flies flying about and kind of like
No.
insects all about. As something.
No, David.
You see all of these swarms.
Oh no!
That's not what I thought it was.
I thought it was about to be lightning.
I thought he
No,
was about
it-
to do a lightning bolt. That's what I thought you were about to do.
Got you guys worried now. This is good. This is good.
What do you mean now?
Always.
I thought it was insect swarm. Is that what just happened? Yep.
As soon as I figured
It's
out
not
we were in
insect
combat,
swarm.
I got nervous.
It's not. Oh.
She's clearly a summoner.
Yeah, OP. They need to nerf that in the next cycle, you know.
I'd like to be a summoner for my next character.
We could
God,
have
it
Circle of
hurts.
Shepherd, or
It
whatever
hurts.
the heck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
we could have so many things on the board.
Or you could
Combat could
tag
make
team with
picture.
Jeremy, go Circle of Spores, and it'd just be gross.
God.
All right, Ganon, it's your turn. She stays put.
Hi, Ganon.
Swing on that bitch.
All right.
Swing on that bitch.
Please,
someone hit her.
Okay, remember you have your vow.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna start off using my bonus action, use the vow.
And tell us a little bit about that. What does that look like?
Okay, so it's the vow of enmity.
Enmity?
And- yeah. What? Yeah, you got it. You know.
See you in Yeah.
He's not impotent. He knows. Okay,
I am also not impotent, but I'm also not incompetent. Boom, you're just getting schooled left and right, son. What's up?
Me or Ganon?
Know your vocabulary.
Dude who thinks he's bull.
Oh my god.
Advantage. I'm getting. So he basically, I don't know. He's not trying to be witty with this one. He's just like, he's actually pissed at this point. He thinks he sees red, but you know, he can't
Yeah.
really.
He's just like, yeah!
It's colorblind.
He said, "You want these horns?"
You want these horns?
And then he tries to get advantage with the vow. And then we're going to, I guess, take the swing.
So hit Alt or hold Alt as you click on that hit.
Okay.
Occur?
Okay.
Occur?
Okay, so did that hit?
At 22? Yeah, that's a hit.
Okay. So that hits.
Without that vow, that would have been a 12 to hit, just
I mean,
FYI.
he's not a dragon turtle.
Yeah.
Okay, so when that hits, I will use Divine Smite.
Alright, roll me a 2d8.
Actually,
So,
it'd be a
just
three-
run it
is
normal.
That, oh, is that a fiend? No, that's not a fiend, is it?
Mm-mm.
Damn.
Okay.
So
do
you
I
should
want-
be, yeah, go to your spell book. I saved it in there for you, so it's just Divine Smite. For the future, if it is a fiend, undead, anything like that, I'll just let you know, hold shift as you click on it, because then it'll be 3d8 automatically. But for now, just
Ah.
click normal.
Okay.
Yeah, that versatile, that is such a huge feature or something like that.
I think I'm gonna use. How many spell slots? 2.
Just use divine.
Yeah, but I can use more than one spell slot, right?
Yeah.
No. You have to use one spell slot, but if you have a higher level, you can cast it up. But you don't.
Gotcha. Okay, so it's just 2d8.
Just 2d8. No, yeah, next level is going to be scary for me.
Come on, matching 8s.
1-8.
Take another 8. 19 damage is pretty gosh darn good.
That is pretty damn amazing, because
Gosh
now
darn it.
she also has to make that con save.
Exactly.
And she She saves.
I knew it. There's no way she wouldn't.
Hey, the big creature's down,
Okay, I think.
and the doggy is gonna eat the tree.
I'm gonna try.
Doggy's out of wolf form next.
Oh my god, this is good.
She can turn right back into it. They get 2 of them.
Yep.
Okay.
And that's it.
Yeah, that's her big money, no whammies. All right, Gannon, that's the end of your turn. Yeah, you're not moving anywhere.
Yep.
All righty.
No. No.
The Ravens
I'm
go
gonna take
in.
9 opportunity attacks.
Yeah. Go in for an attack, and that is a hit on her. She's going to make me another con save. And that's a... Yeah. She succeeds. Alright, finally it is the wasp's turn. Shit is about to go bad. Alright, with advantage from the swarm, that is going to be an attack against you, Knack.
Of course.
A natural 2 and a natural 6. That's a hard mess. Like all of these weird little like horseflies like try to land on you, and you're just like, no. Just grease yourself up, and they just keep flying off of you. You know, all smooth.
I'm so
like.
greasy.
It's like he's the bull.
It's like
Go
grease
get
slide
him.
thing, you know. All right, this Raven is gonna try to make its normal attack against that natural 17. That's a good hit. That's a good hit.
2 strikes.
For 7 points of damage. Go ahead and roll your thing for it.
For the love of God. Give me a 6.
All right. As the lightning kind of rubs up, how does Kevin want to do this?
Goddamn right, Kevin. So Kevin's gonna look up me and start whimpering, and as a tear comes out Kevin's face, it surges the lightning just a little bit more, and it's gonna go zzz, and the tree's
It's like a telenovela. What's that? Oh my god, that's good. As it kind of cuts across, you see it actually like light fire all across it. As it's like, and it's like all of these pieces missing. There are all of these markings where the wolf had bit. There was a perfect opening there. As it strikes in there, the entire thing just starts catching on fire. And then lands back in that soaked, swampy, kind of like mossy grounds, and the fire immediately whiffs out, but it is gone.
And all the grapples, the entangles, whatever, break.
All
correct?
the grapples break, yes.
Oh my god.
And your weapons drop.
And
Yes.
weapons drop.
You can pick up your weapon.
Yep.
Alrighty.
Thank Christmas.
Like how the first one you untangled was Dagmar.
I know. I was like, while I do this, I could probably have other people go. Alright, Finn, it is your turn.
Okay.
What I'll say, the one thing that you have to worry about is like it'll be difficult terrain. You have to climb onto this thing, grab the thing, and the gimme that I'll give you is you don't have to do like one action, like free action to grab the bow and another free action to grab the quiver. You can just do both at the same time. Wait, no, yours is infused, right?
Yeah.
Awesome. So you actually just have to grab the quiver, the bow. You're fine.
Okay. Were you serious about refusing aid?
Yeah. Let's let the dice decide it, baby. We rolling.
I think Drake
gonna-
wants Duna to die. We're gonna watch.
I'm not gonna die.
We're gonna watch
No,
a suicide
he's
tonight.
gonna
Beat me.
Listen.
He's just an addict.
There's already gonna be. Don't worry, guys. I've got this in the graveyard with a picture of the one in Clancy's character. Okay.
Oh my god. Yeah, we'll have to go back and
Alright.
clip that too. No, what did you say? Like 1 for 1 or something like that?
Yeah, I was 1 for 1, and then
She
I
goes,
rolled
I'm
one.
1 for 1.
Oh
Yeah, yeah.
That's gonna be the second one in that channel. That's like.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay, then I will use my. I'll pick up my crossbow.
All right, you got it. So it'll take you 10 feet, 15 feet to jump onto the tree, get your shit back, and then jump back out of it. So there is 15 feet. Where do you go from there? If you move into that spot, that is difficult terrain right there because ally. Not difficult terrain,
I've
but...
never actually shot my crossbow at a long range. I'm curious what the 80.
Well, you have
This is
sharpshooter,
83
right?
to- Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Okay,
Like,
so you're extended. If you click up on that, so if you click actually on the text of the light crossbow, it extends downward. At the bottom, do you see all
Yeah.
those tags? And one of them says 80, 320 feet.
yeah.
You only care about the right side, so you have a 320 foot range, which is pretty much
And I-
the entire field.
And what cover would you impose on that? Because I think sharpshooter only ignores
3/4. There's no such thing as like 5th, 6th, or 7/8. There's just
I know,
3/4. Yeah, no, you can shoot through it. Is the bottom line because you
yeah,
have that.
that's what I was getting at. Okie dokie.
Sharpshooter's good.
Get her, Annie Oakley.
Yeah, just start raining hell down on this.
Yeah, no kidding.
Excuse me.
Excuse me.
No, never mind.
Missed Annie, get your gun.
Hey,
Well, I
it's
didn't.
okay.
I didn't. Yeah.
That is a miss. As you're just like,
Yeah.
you're still hurting where all the thorns had hit you and stuff like that. But yeah,
You got somebody else in that can start.
there's still that blubbering grease mass from Knack extending downward into
And
the
then
swamp.
I'll move Kevin. To the... And I will.
Alrighty, Dunan. I mean, shit. Come on, cocaine addict. Give us a nat 20. That's all I'm accepting. Jesus, he wants to have it down to the last fucking roll, whether it's going to be success or not. Now, mind you, if you don't know this, as far as death saves go, you have actually a 55% to 45% chance, right? A 55% chance that you're going to succeed, 5% chance you're going to get a nat 20, 45% chance you're going to not succeed, and 5% chance you're going to really not succeed.
2 to 2. 2 to 2.
Now you gotta roll a 2. Good job.
My God. Oh my God, Dunan.
Or a 22.
All right,
I'm joking. I get fucking obviously. I get, but yeah, fucking Jesus Christ.
Oh.
Right, Dash is over there. That's the end of their turn, though.
Swarm of wasps. I've never seen that before.
I mean,
Great
it's technically, it's technically like flies in there, but I'm just using it for that. All right, it's going to make.
I love the art.
Yeah, it's beautiful. It's actually the official token art for that one too. All right, it's going to make a bite attack against you, Ganon. That I believe is a hit. Oof. Let me check something really quick.
On a side note, it's a good thing they're not attacking me because I am very allergic.
You take 7 points of piercing damage, Ganon. All right, Mal in wolf form. What do you do?
Gonna start booking it to the rest of the
Alrighty.
group.
You have 40 feet of movement as the wolf, so you could make it right there with the dash.
And turn up just in time to be attacked by wasps, or no? That at least gives Ganon an advantage, right?
It doesn't give him advantage. Let me see if you could manage that. Yeah, you
I
could.
think it's going to be Conga, maybe.
That is a Conga line, so at least he doesn't get they
yeah.
don't get advantage on him anymore.
Okay, cool.
Like a really
Then
bad game.
that'll be good
Connect
enough for me.
4.
It's the worst type of Connect
Oh,
Four.
the worst.
Like, if you look at it, it just looks
I mean,
like
it's
they're like,
it's
no, I'm
literally
blocking
just in time. Those two swarms were actually the ones that go up next. So first attack straight against Ganon is a natural 18, of course, but wouldn't it be? Alrighty, that is going to be good damage rolled. 10 points of damage against you, Ganon. Second attack. This is from the next swarm.
Tom, you ready to have a backup character?
right?
Tom is just like, what is happening? Knack, it's your turn.
I'm here for the one shot.
Hey, it's me, Knack.
Knack attack.
You mean this is Knack?
Now at this point, I'm like, we are going to toss a firebolt at the druid.
I was like, a fireball?
You're going to have to weave that thing.
Yeah. And as he's just like, try to shoot it out, it actually clings off of Ganon's sword. And he's just like, what the? That's a miss.
It's okay, I miss all the time.
Not that it matters, but wouldn't that also technically be at disadvantage because he has creatures within melee?
It would be, so yeah, it doesn't even matter.
You a Warcaster?
What's up? Wait, does Warcaster not impose disadvantage? And I don't think it does. It just, you can use a spell as a reaction to attack. You get advantage on your stuffity stuff. Here, let's put it in chat real quick.
I just know in our other game we were playing, this came up. last week, and we were like, no, yeah, if a melee creature is within melee range of a caster, they have disadvantage.
You would have had disadvantage, but it doesn't matter.
Didn't matter.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hoyt,
yeah.
it's all you. I saw you measure out.
You don't want me to stabilize.
No, this is the most epic shit in the world. I'm 2-all. Let's see how the dice decide it. Nikita wills it.
Oh my god.
Jesus fucking Christ.
I'm literally gonna say,
Having
I
the
can't wait. I
fucking
can't wait to
chance.
say rat attack when Nikita wills it.
For those of y'all who
Bash.
don't know, we play a lot of Escape from Tarkov, which is a very, very difficult game made by a gentleman named Nikita. And there's a phrase in the game called Nikita wills it. So.
His first name is LaFemme.
LaFille.
Alright, I gotta check on something really quick. Alrighty. Starts flying, hovering just above the ground, as flying creatures do, I'm told. And starts rushing that way.
This druid is screwed. Unless he's got, like...
This guy rushes
fireball or
over,
something.
uncorks a healing potion, but he had been just locked down, and tries to go down Dunan's throat. Hoyt, do you... / Drake, what do you say?
Nope. I bite my mouth.
How are you gonna do that when you?
Alright,
I
was
have a
flying the
really
whole
bad
time.
Gag reflex, and I just...
Uh-huh. Alright.
It's gonna be so much more epic when I roll this 20.
All right, I'm gonna make sure that I write that down. That way, if you
Yeah,
die,
please.
And what's the timestamp?
11:43.
Tell me this
There you
isn't
go.
fun.
I'm enjoying myself.
Oh,
Yes.
The whole point of D&D is to have fun.
Hey, you know what? I hit one spell, so that's pretty
Ignore
good.
this.
Air
Ignore
high
this
five.
for
Air
now.
high five.
Ignore that for now. What?
You know that? Remember that LeBron dust he was getting ready?
Yeah, remember when I said he was going to cast lightning or wall of thorns through all of us? Yeah, I remember me saying that.
Hoyt, you were excluded in this, I think. But that's the thing. I don't think she would cast it like that. Like it's not bad, but it's not what she needs right now. No, she's not gonna cast it. She needs some fucking miracle to happen
she
to
needs
stay
a Hail
alive.
Mary.
She
I mean,
does need a
realistically,
Hail
if you're
Mary.
trying to think, like, if it was me, the smartest thing to do is I would be trying to hit as hard as I can on that paladin in front of me. And if you can hit the others, Wall of Thorns, if she's got it, would be the smartest thing because it's going to hit everybody. It's going to break that up. They're going to have to go through difficult terrain potentially.
Yes
Unless
and no,
she's got
but
something
yeah,
push
there's
them all back. But then she
Alright.
probably hit her own. She's going to hit her own bees.
Yup, which is
But
one of
she-
the
yeah,
reasons. Okay,
but
this
she's
Raven,
Thanos. She don't give a fuck.
this Raven gets an attack of opportunity. That's a hit for 9 points of piercing damage, as she's going to roll her save and make it, and then she's going to cast Thunderwave.
Oh, at what level? I'm curious.
Are you about to find out?
Bet she straight right with.
Right there.
Yep, straight right with it.
Alrighty, I need Malin Wolfform, the Wereraven, Knack, and Ganon to make me Constitution saving throws. And of course
You got this. Knack's okay. Ganon's
Ganon.
okay.
You think so, huh?
Okay, is a.
Alright,
Sure it's 15.
both of the
Yeah.
swarms take full damage.
Of what? What level does she?
Knack takes full damage at 19 and is unconscious as his lifeless body. Just kidding. His unconscious body. She kind of goes and shoots outward towards you guys. The Were-Raven is going to...
Hold on, he failed with a 14?
It's at least a 15.
It's a
At
15.
least with her modifiers. Remember, she's level 5+.
Yeah,
Oh.
she's level 5+.
I was thinking
Ganon,
that the save
however,
would be a
the
14.
boy that needed to stay, stays, as you only take half damage. Mal, you didn't roll? Did roll. You take the full damage, which is
I did roll.
19. So one is going to,
Yeah.
and then
Oh,
another.
one.
Oh, yup, and you are
Yeah.
out, Mal, as you're also flung sideways. That was a good roll on her part, though. All
Wait,
right.
would she be unconscious? I thought she just lost the wolf health.
No,
and
the
then
damage overflows.
Yeah, it swaps over.
That's why I like the meta for the wild shape build is you shape in at full health. So when you get hit, it goes over, and then your turn you shape back, because it kind of gives you like temporary hit points, so to speak.
Alrighty, that brings us to. No, that reset. What were you at? Do you remember?
Me?
Mm-hmm.
God, I think it was like at 6 or 7.
No, because
It literally wouldn't have been. No.
Fuck it, we'll go right there. Go ahead and make me a death
I think
save.
you made it a turn order.
Oh, turn
Yeah.
order. I was after the tree. If that helps, I think it was
Nope.
16.
16. All right, I'm gonna move you back
Yeah.
up there so you don't have to make that death save right away.
Thanks.
Alrighty, Ganon, it's your turn right after.
Okay, well, I think there's only one thing I can do here. And that's to go for it.
Go big, go
Let's
home.
do or
Great
die.
Weapon Master. You gonna do Great Weapon Master?
No, because I'm gonna fail that.
But you still have advantage. You still have advantage on your attack. Go big
I
or go
guarantee
home,
you,
right?
if I do this, I will fail that. I need a crit.
we all need.
If you crit, I mean, shit. If you crit, you already have advantage. Great Weapon Master just adds another 10 points of damage on that, right?
Yeah, but it takes -5 though, so doesn't that take
Yep.
away from the crit?
No, a crit.
No.
Crit is a crit.
No,
A crit.
the
A
crit-
natural
crit is
20
crit.
will always hit. Oh shoot! I just hit the wrong button. It's gonna reload Foundry for me. So go ahead and make your advantage attack. I can still watch on stream.
All right. I mean, should I pull it and do the great?
I wouldn't.
I would just go for if you hit her. The biggest thing is if you can break her concentration. If you kill her, I mean, I think what David's saying is like you could theoretically hit her super hard and kill her, and the counter's over.
I don't know about kill her, but you would do a lot of damage. More damage is
I
always
think-
good, right? Action economy,
I think,
more
I think
damage
hit her
is
to
always
get
better.
rid of all those wasps.
Okay, so I'm gonna go with I have
hope you fail.
advantage, so it's alt, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Your choice.
Roll high.
He rolls like a 20. Bad.
All right. As you swing down, the 23 is a hit.
What are the odds?
Okay. That would have had -5. I don't think that would have been a hit.
It would have hit. I think
17.
-5 would have hit. Yeah,
Yeah.
17 would have hit.
Probably.
So
Oh,
I
well.
guess we'll do
Yeah, decide.
divine again.
Go for it. All right, for a total of 23 points of damage. Very nice. She is still standing, but that's going to be a pretty damn high concentration save for her. Well, actually just an 11, but still good. And with that, her concentration fades. All those flies kind of dissipate and return back to their swampy areas. Alrighty, again, and that's the end of your turn. Right? Are you moving anywhere?
Good turn.
No.
Alright, this guy was somewhere else too.
Where Raven, they attacked.
Right
together.
next to each other, yeah.
Yeah.
Alrighty, that brings us to this swarm of ravens that flies in.
Get them raisins.
Raisins! Brought to you by, that's a hard miss.
California raisins.
Better known as California Raisins. Flies over there. Tries to make an attack as well with advantage. Wow, double natural 7s. Cool. Finn.
From downtown.
downtown.
From the grassy knoll. Come on, baby.
Just to let you know what my intentions are.
Sure.
From the grassy knoll. Let's
And
do
it's
it.
only a
If you don't
D4
kill
anymore.
her, I will.
God damn it.
So
Alrighty.
And Kevin's infused strikes. Because I am
Alrighty.
exactly within 30 feet of Kevin.
That is a hit.
Wait, Kevin can infuse strike from that far?
Mhm.
30 feet. Anything I see within 30 feet.
9 points of damage. She's still
What-
standing.
Wait, is the check... The last time it changed it, it applied on the turn you use it.
Yep.
Favorite
Roll me
foe.
a 1d4. 1d4. It's a
I've been keeping up with it.
Eh. Still standing.
Low damage roll, man.
It's getting close. She's so,
You're doing good though.
so close. All right.
There's
Do you
a
move
roll.
any closer or do you stay where you're at?
The moment of truth, baby!
This is it. You're either gonna stabilize or gonna die.
I
Which
have
one's
your
gonna
quote.
be? Wait! Before
Now.
you roll. I just need a full cast vote. Everyone in chat, put in your vote too. Do you think he's gonna die or no? Also, sneaky moving after. No, I'm just kidding. What happened on that move? Did you move over to her? Okay.
Yeah, I moved.
to die.
I want to suck the breath.
Type in,
her la-
type in Twitch.
I want to suck her last breath out of her. Just...
Whoa, that's really creepy. All right, so I gotta die, live. I don't know what or no is.
Is this want or what we think's gonna happen?
What do you think? I would hope you all want me to live. Ass.
I'm just thinking.
Die.
You tempted the gods. I don't fuck with the gods, dude.
Oh man.
It's just dice.
It's like that Meatloaf song. 2 out of
Right.
3 ain't bad. I
You
want
take
you,
the
I need
headset
you,
off?
but I
Give it
ain't
another
for
10
gonna love
seconds.
you.
All right, anybody else
5,
come in with a vote? Are we
4, 3, 2, 1. Oh my God! She was able to squeeze it out. Woo,
good?
baby!
Leave it on a prayer, take my hand, make it
Oh my God, that's amazing. That is D&D right there. That's why I play.
And when she opens her eyes, the first thing I want her to see is me staring at her like,
Yeah,
hi.
wait.
No, she just passes out.
I thought you.
Um,
I thought she like opened.
Like she just stabilizes on her own
Damn it.
essentially. Oh my
I
God.
said it over and over again. You can't kill me. You can't kill me.
Would you shut up?
Oh no,
please?
don't get the killing blow. Don't get the killing
Can't kill
blow.
me.
That's another
I
miss.
just did
Mal.
5 death saves. You can't
Oh shit.
kill me.
Mal, make me that death save.
Yeah. Speaking
deja
of,
vu.
Knack, make me that death save.
Wait,
Hoyt, it's your turn.
Wait, hold on.
All right, so I can.
Oh, you can
free
barely make it
action-
to her too.
I can free action drop my shield, right?
Action to this bloop.
Because you have to.
Wait, did Mal roll a
Dawn
death save
and
then?
off takes an action.
it's not letting me roll death saves at the moment, so I'm just
Here.
gonna roll.
That's-
I'll
and
do
see
it.
what
I'll do it so it's not
happens.
on
There's
you.
nothing.
She got them once tonight. She got. Oh, okay.
Why couldn't you roll for Dagmar?
Oh, that's good. Yeah.
Mattered.
You cannot die. You cannot reveal death.
And as you strike, you kind of slip in the last second. That's a miss.
God, wanted to hit her. Wanted to hit her bad.
Oh, did you want to?
Yeah.
I was confused.
Hold on. Unarmed strike with the shield.
Make it just that straight strength check. You're not proficient. It's a straight strength.
Well,
Strength
is it
ability
a strength
check.
or just a roll 20?
It's a strength ability check. Yeah. Technically, you get your strength modifier in. You're not proficient in this stuff. Oh boy. +0. That's a miss. You try to do an uppercut with that bent front of the shield, and you're just like growling at her. Alrighty. The Wereraven is going to move on the other side. Try to make the first attack. Oh my God. Miss.
Advantage because surrounded?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's just
great.
a miss and a miss.
This one will get her.
Oh my god, this lady is stuck like Chuck.
Yeah, but she's still alive.
Listen, it only makes sense. This has literally been like David versus David, and we've all been like incapacitated this whole time. So I'm betting one of these fucking birds is gonna kill her.
Hey, that's fine. They helped us in our time of need. Bird is the word.
All right. You can't move right there, but yeah.
I didn't mean to move.
Oh, you're good. You're good. All right. Knack, you have some healing potion poured down your throat.
Gulp.
As you heal for 7 points of HP.
Jesus, why didn't they give us some healing potions for at least helping their watery? Jesus.
Hey, do you guys have anything that could help us out? Oh, no, sorry. We
No,
can't.
no, Pip, we're good. That's why they didn't want us to go in that basement. That's why.
Oh, healing potions help you. That's
you know what you could
alright.
have used. You know what you could have used again when you went down, but you didn't, Jeremy.
No, I didn't because I already used it today.
Yeah, it's only a one.
Long rest.
Apologies.
Oh yeah, I definitely would have been on that.
Come on, Christina Aguilera. Sing your last song.
Oh, she will.
Oh, she will.
She gonna do with us.
As she desperately looks around, she's like, and she like holds her throat where she got sliced by Ganon, and there's just like all this blood. She's like, we'll kill you. And she kind of like stuffs her weird long nailed fingers down her own throat, and as she rips it out, there's suddenly like, as she screams out, as good old Thunderwave on everybody. Ganon and Hoyt, make me Constitution saving throws.
Remember, Ganon, relentless endurance.
That is a thing.
I'm not worried about it.
Alrighty.
I was born in the thunder.
Thunder! You guys save, taking half damage from this. Not going unconscious. You see these ravens get obliterated. Oh boy.
Oh god, the were-ravens.
Who's gonna tell his family?
All these twisted, broken bones there. She obviously dead no matter what. This thing right there. Oh my god, they both fail. At least they'll still have one parent. Get pushed outward.
Oh my god, that
You
was
guys
awful.
created. We have
Obliterate
another adventurer.
Alright. As that concludes.
Tragic backstory for child.
As that concludes the battle.
Our next campaign, that motherfucker comes looking for us.
Alrighty. You guys watch as this whole battlefield is just like and you see there's just insanity everywhere. This one, like, he rushes over and kind of like takes that last one. They have one more healing potion left. Trying to save it until the last minute to make sure that they could use it if absolutely needed. Oh. Hoyt,
That's going on.
Knack, you guys are rushing over, like helping Mal out of combat. You guys don't have to worry. The ravens start circling upwards. What do you guys do?
I didn't leave the side of that druid. I'm just going to mount on top of her and just keep punching her face repeatedly.
Hey, we can use your medicine kit over here on this downed person. That'd be great.
Make me a wisdom saving throw. Oh, yeah. You finally kind of stop as tears run down your face. And all you see, even though you crunched in that face, is Dagmar's lifeless eyes. As that is where we're going to pick it up next week. Curse of Strahd. Played by Sept Imperium. Good job, boys. Holy shit, Ganon. Those attacks at the end, that was absolutely fucking it. You did so much damage to her. Like, you were there too, Finn, but I was like, that smite.
Oh no.
Oof.
No, it was fun.
No.
I had a good time. It's I'm glad I won't be ever doing this again because that was just awful.
No, it was
Kevin,
great.
Oh, man.
Kevin did more than I fucking did. I didn't do shit.
But hey, everybody at home, thank you guys so much for watching. Again, once you guys see those subscribe buttons pop up, like and subscribe, smash the button, all that stuff. No, really, I would appreciate anything that you guys can throw towards the channel. It feeds back into giving you guys better content, hopefully us being able to combo up with more content creators in the future once Curse of Strahd wraps up the future campaigns that we're going to do. One of the campaigns that I'm working on right now is actually a Norse flavored one because Norse is just so hot right now. Like, if you actually look around, you see there's everything from Valheim to Svealand to 5e third-party supplement if you guys want to check that out. Really fantastic. Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Anyway, yeah, if you guys would like to follow us, I would absolutely appreciate that still. If you guys want to do the subscribe as well, go for it. All right, I will see you guys later as my players desperately are begging for level 5. See you guys next time.
Yeah, I'd like the level 5.
Aww.